There's Geo.
Hey, here I am.
Perfect timing. Just
What
level
game
up to
are
level 6 first of all.
your game?
Yeah, the side party.
Level 6. Huzzah! We're
Yeah,
so
just skip the bit ahead of time just so shit can be more accurate.
we're so fucking dead.
Like, you fighting a boss or something in the other game?
No. I mean, we're fucking dead. We couldn't get any items.
The thing there is, it is before the third Armageddon, so you can get it. But Matt will do some other stuff too, so you might still not get it. So,
Where the fuck did I leave Pig?
but again, then you just have to figure out how the fuck to make the count happy in another way.
Oh, he can keep his hands to himself.
No, they can just wave his hand and kill you. So
Oh,
I
level
mean,
6.
we
you don't
can
even need to
try.
touch.
We try hunting the other party.
You can do that, like before as they try to deliver the third weapon.
Okay, hold on. Don't forget, Silk currently has Ctrl-Alt-Delete weapon.
That was the first Silk joint.
We're not worried about Silk.
Ret was in that part of it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
because this was actually got the hammer. That was before Silk. You returned to Silk because he came back after delivering the hammer, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're Ret currently. If you end up meeting the other party. But
Okay.
you're in the side parties. You're pink now. But
Yeah, I know.
that'll be complicated. 2 kobolds.
Yes.
Yeah, and since we're level 6, I can, like, create magical darkness in an area and then, like, teleport around that area. So, that's fun.
He has 60 feet of teleportation.
And if it's nighttime, I can just teleport whenever I feel like.
Yeah, it's like, I want to use my bonus action teleport away. Fuck you.
I can now say, oh, that might have failed by a few. Roll 1d10. No, make it!
No, the thing is, that's just a bonus action.
However,
Yeah.
for me, I have very low health.
Yes, he has literally like a third of the lizard's health. Because the lizard is health god.
I think I have
That's what happened with
less.
high constitution and tough, so...
What was our... Oh yeah, you were Mr. Luchador.
No, he was the luchador and Matt was Strahd.
Yeah. Let's see, where is
Well,
that?
a reincarnation of Strahd.
Ah, there's the party.
Yeah, I moved it up to enemies.
Yeah.
It just made more sense.
Grappalo.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, yeah. So, what are we doing, Mr. Likes to go nuts in the night?
Okay, just to catch you up, you're in Blunton currently. I don't know if Strahd would share it, but he had, I'll say, found a way to remove the insta kill button from himself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell them, but if they somehow find out, I'll pretend like I intended to tell them all along. Of course.
Because you're Strahd. That's how it works.
I'm gonna remove one fucking curse for myself. Wait, the
Curse?
go. Yeah, the curse.
What curse?
That Mr. Bite slot gives. Is given.
Oh, the Beelzebub, or whatever it's called.
Oh, oh yeah, I gave Pink lycanthropy. That's what that's what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, you bit him, yeah, that's true. And he failed to save. Yeah, you can fix that.
I did say I took something from to pay for it.
Let me check to remove curse real quick.
Took something from what?
From you guys, I don't recall. It's been a while since we played these guys.
It has been a while. Because I know Matt bit you, and you failed the con save.
Lycanthropy before it takes effect can be removed with remove curse, yes.
Yeah, so I'll say you can do that. I don't know how much money you got like nothing.
I got 15, but it doesn't require any items. It's just a vocal and a somatic component.
Geo,
Yeah.
roll 2d100.
Yeah, roll 2d100 as well.
What?
You got some shit on the while time skipped. Roll 2d100.
Yeah, 150 total.
You get 150 gold.
Yeah.
You can also pick a mundane item, like a common magic item, or 200 gold, or and a uncommon item, or 500 gold.
So mundane.
Basically, a common magic item. Most of them aren't really useful.
So can mundane, common, uncommon? So you said.
Just the mundane thing you can ignore. Basically, you can pick a common magical item, and a uncommon magical item.
Okay.
Or if you don't find an item you like, you can exchange that for money.
The only
So
common,
instead of the
the only common magical item I can think of off the top of my head is like healing potion.
What was it for? A Bloodwell vial for
That's
Warlords,
sorcerer.
correct?
This is a Pact of Rod
Oh.
Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Yeah, because Bloodwell vials for sorcerer.
Yes, you can take the +1 that as your uncommon item. If you don't find a common item you want, you can exchange that for 200 gold. That's basically just some loot you got or reward you got from doing some shit. Just so you have some stuff.
One to all my shit, yeah.
It'll be a +1 for the uncommon.
Now for the common item, I'll be looking for that.
Or just take 200 gold.
I think we'll be removing the lycanthropy from herself. In the meantime,
I'll say just remove 50 gold.
50 got easy.
You just have to get to temple and get at least level 5 cleric or something to cast remove curse. So
Yeah. I'll try sweeten the deal if I can, I don't know. Cause he's persuasive like that.
Yeah.
But I doubt I can.
can what?
Sweeten the deal.
Sweeten it, lower the price?
Yeah.
Sure, roll the persuasion.
Our luck has been abysmal this whole night.
14.
Oh.
So you can take back 5 gold.
Ah. It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing, but you didn't roll amazing. Especially with your modifier.
It's an 8.
Yeah, you have a +8. So that's you rolled a 6, man.
Common magical item. Something.
It's Joachim the only one that rolled good HP. He rolled a 9, and then Matt rolled a 3, and you rolled a 4.
Looks like it.
Yep. Well, that happens. A roll is a roll. So you choose to roll, you take the risk of possibly rolling a 2 or higher. Because I just say fuck you once, they don't exist.
Once you shit.
Yeah, the lowest you can get on hit dice is 2. In my games.
Oh, and my strikes are magical now, so that helps
Hell
you.
Yeah. You can actually hurt other lycanthropes with your fists.
Yeah. Yeah. After Pink comes back, just kicks his shit. Just kick the shit off our current Strahd.
Oh, what does Strahd ever do to you?
Bite her.
He lost control.
Still, it's his fault. He didn't tell he was a lycanthrope.
I have 6 key.
Yeah. So you gotta get yourself fixed, or you'll be sleeping outside. Always from this point on.
For him, it's too late.
Yeah, a simple spell can't fix him.
Yeah.
No.
He needs the powerful juice.
Yeah, he needs a full-on ritual and shit.
Yep. So you get yourself better checked out, or I will kick your shit.
Well, kicking shit does seem like a thing a kobold would do.
Damn, son. Damn.
Ooh.
Forgot
I
this
don't-
party had sass.
Oh, I don't mean that way, big guy. I mean the more Eldritch Black way.
Okay, so you move shit in a more fancy way. Got it.
Yeah, suck the shit out your face.
There's a chimpanzee in the background just, huh?
Your word ass, shut up! Yes, she's not happy with being bitten and such.
Makes sense.
She has the sass and she will let it be known.
This sort of party had sass. Grapplo is just confident.
Instead of a common item, can I get mundane items?
Like, just basic items?
Yeah.
Depending on what the item is.
That's why I'm asking.
I mean, yeah, like sacrificing a magical property just for a basic item, sure.
Well, there's not a lot of common items that have, well...
No, you can take, okay, that'll just change that. If you want some basic ass items, you can take that or 200 gold. Up to you. Because basic ass items are basic ass
Perhaps
items.
I found something.
Well, certain low-level scrolls also count as...
Like I think a cantrip is
Uncommon.
common. Some like different acid, I think is common. Acid vial.
But gleaming armor is also common.
And like I said, regular healing potions are considered common.
Yeah.
When they handcuff
It's up to you.
and
You
one
can take basic ass items. I'll say you can take just limit it a bit. I'll say you can take 3 basic ass items, 200 gold, or a common magical item.
Let me just dig. Ah yes, the common item of the Cloak of Billowing. Yeah, no.
The most amazing thing in the world. You just look badass every time you do something.
Perfect for my character. Perfect for my character. Cloak of many fashions.
I can like change your outfit or something, right?
Yeah, I can just change it at
You basically have a disguised self on just your clothes.
as a
I know.
bonus action. I can just fit in wherever I want.
Clothing wise, yes. You still look like a kobold.
Yeah.
Unless you have
That doesn't-
disguised self.
That doesn't bother the ping. At least at least he can.
Hey, so you're the pick, so you can take that if you want.
Yeah. I'm picking for character-wise. At least Pink
Sure.
can claim that she's fashionable,
Sure.
unlike those two plebs.
Strahd is actually pretty fashionable.
Especially 'cause I
Grapplo's wearing basically a bare over top colored plate armor.
Well,
Well, not anymore. It's quite fiery.
well, I'm still more fashionable than those two plebs. I can fit in anywhere now.
I stole an extremely fashionable outfit that can't rip.
He did. He did.
And if it does rip, then it repairs itself, so...
Yeah,
What?
he stole a
What was
mending
it called?
mending armor glove. He stole clothes mending. That looks super fashionable. Go. You have two people that can claim they're fashionable, and one guy that just looks like he's a flaming muscle.
Somebody that is, well, missed their part.
DM.
Hmm?
How much for a robe of useful items?
You don't have money for it.
I don't.
How much you got?
Over 500.
There's a common item. It's just a cloak.
It's uncommon.
It's uncommon, true. I'll say 450.
Easy. I'll get it back from it.
Eventually.
I forgot what I actually priced it at when you actually got it on Greg. So
I think it was like 500 or something.
yeah, 450, 500, something like that. Didn't want to make it too pricey, so it's still an uncommon item, and it doesn't give you. It can give you some fun shit. But yeah, you're in the city of Blunton. You rested at the inn there. I'll say you have already paid for whatever, how many days you stay there. So you
And,
have
and if we didn't, we would just strangled out of them.
in the second largest city on the damn continent. Very smart.
Okay, that yeah. I mean, we're not the good
It's
guys.
bad.
No, you're not the good guys.
But if we
still.
go around murdering people all the time, then someone might stop us.
Also, I'll just say this: bashers have influence everywhere. They can just send bashers to beat you ass.
If they can catch us, it is. If we don't, zap. You're
Just get
dead
the super
now.
party. Just get the super
Listen,
party.
listen. I'm Strad, and yeah, my character's not confident that we could survive all that, so.
Nah.
Sure, the first scouting party we could eliminate like it's nothing. Then we have to be very careful.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Grapplo rolling so many?
Robo's useful items.
Oh.
Yeah.
He needs to
Yeah,
determine what it has or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's predetermined.
So the D4 at first is how many items, and then D100 is what items.
Is high good or is low good?
It
Yes.
varies.
Yeah, what Jomba said, yes.
It's a random determination. Now, some of the higher ones are good, some of are bad.
And vice versa.
Okay then.
Mm-hmm.
So, once we arrive in town, the first place I go is to the Magic College.
Yes. You beeline to the Magic College.
So we're looking for the hammer, correct?
Yeah, you have gotten report that the sword has been gotten by a different party.
So I'll be asking around for anything like rumors of this hammer. Perhaps they know, perhaps they don't.
Do we know approximately the location of the hammer?
You know roughly, you don't know an exact location.
Okay,
If he
so
asks around, he might get some more info depending on who he asks. So.
Yeah, I'm just asking some people that know the area and some people that, seem
The
to know their
hammer's
stuff.
out of character. The hammer's far away from this city, just so you know.
So at least
But
we know
again,
a
it might be some people that have traveled around and might know of
Yeah,
something.
so we might get a locate direction.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you
Yeah,
already know a direction?
well, we know it's
You know what?
we know its general location. You said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's in the mountains near Kenkuldur.
So why aren't we already leaving towards that place?
Because Strahd wanted to do some stuff, and then he had to go to Blunton to do that. Because you already headed south towards the sword.
Yeah, we were already headed south towards the sword because that's where the sword was. But we've learned that it has been located. So
yeah, so they just okay, fuck that. We'll try to get the third one then.
this is I would assume by the time we found out this is just the nearest town to where we're trying to go.
Yeah.
So
There's big ass city, at least.
So we went
you know
here.
where the hammer roughly is.
So we went here because it's a town.
It's like the second largest city, and of what Strahd has researched, what he needs could be gotten here because of the magic colleges here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the magic colleges. Yeah, it's the second largest city on the continent, so yeah, it has pretty much.
Yeah, I didn't
everything.
directly tell them that that's why I wanted to come here, but I guess our group decided it would be a good idea to stop by town before we started heading the other direction.
Yeah, seeing you splitting off from fire is like, darling, where are you going?
I'm a nobleman. I've got business. And I just continue walking away.
He's not
You're no,
wrong.
you're no less noble than me, darling, but whatever.
DM.
Yes,
I
he called
want.
everyone darling, I remember that
I
now.
want to go to you know where.
The most big place to find the biggest guy.
Yeah. In the gym.
Okay, the gym.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
heading to like those old Athenian gyms where they just have like huge muscle men training for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like
Grab-
10 Goliaths
grab
and orcs just lifting 600 pounds of shit.
Yeah. Graplo, dear, please be careful. Don't get too hurt, or make too much of a ruckus. No response.
It's just like, whatever. I'll
He's
fucking
gonna-
grapple.
He just kind of laughs at you and keeps moving.
Oh boy,
He's pretty
why am I-
confident in himself. So.
Oh boy,
You've
why am I-
traveled with him enough to know he has. He's very confident.
Let's just say that there were times that he got super heavily injured and he didn't act like it was a big deal. So
He just
Yeah.
stood there like he just got kicked in the shin by a baby.
I know that. Like, oh dear, why am I always the responsible one?
So what are you
So
doing?
what's Slap
Following
Peak doing?
him?
You're following the gym guy or you're following the noble?
Oh,
Or you're doing something else?
I know Grappler will be fine. The noble is another question. I don't know if he will be fine.
You know he's pretty squishy. He hasn't fallen a couple times.
Yep, I'm following the noble like, oh dear God, if he...
let me just say, almost every fight we've been in, I've been knocked unconscious.
Yep,
He's a frontliner with +1 constitution.
yep, I'm going with our frontliner that goes knockout quite a lot. Darling, wait, hold up for me.
Business doesn't wait.
You sure will.
Facts.
I just keep walking.
He just keeps following it.
Yep.
Well, she.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
I know. Don't play a lot of female characters. This is one of my few that I do.
And like these kind of games, I played one. So.
I don't remember if I have.
You only played like when Dorglen acted like a female.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But not
Dorglin is an
not a
exception.
full character that was a female from the start.
Well, technically, Dorglin
that I
doesn't have a sex. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know that, but you get what I mean.
You know what he means. No sassing him. He can sass you twice as hard.
Well, either way, so we head to the Magic College. He heads to the gym. Who does their thing first?
Who wants to do that thing first?
I can do mine.
Sure. You head to the gym. This is one of the biggest cities, so it is a fairly good-looking gym.
Hmm. I want to scout who is the strongest there.
Okay. As you walk in, you see probably a good dozen of people about your build. Some probably buffer.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't see anyone that seems to be like the alpha, basically. You see a lot of buff as fuck people.
I go to the nearest strong guy, I guess, and say,
Oh,
who,
you strong guy eating.
yeah. Who is your champion?
Oh, you went with him.
Don't forget hoo-ha. Always do hoo-ha.
I want the champion title, of course. And I flex at him.
Mm-hmm. But a pretty buff guy, I'll give you that.
Hmm.
No, we do have one guy. You sure you can take him?
I can take anyone.
Oh, little Jimmy! From the back room, you see a literal half giant. probably 10 feet tall.
Ooh.
Probably 99% muscle.
Is this usually the joke of a very tall guy carrying the tiny man?
Yes, like like with Little Joe, whatever he's called in Robin Hood.
Yes. Just like super massive guy, like that was the champion, turns around, carries the real champion.
You see him? We won.
Hmm.
The arm crossed, just looking down at you.
A wrestle of arms shall decide who wins.
Oh, you want to challenge me, little guy?
You might be big, but your muscles are weak compared to mine.
Oh. Okay, so I could take you on. I'll see how this goes.
Alright. While we sit down, I bulk up in size.
So you're actually his size now.
Yeah. Make it even.
Okay.
Giants might then frost rune. Scared?
Nah.
Okay. Do you want me to roll?
Just arm wrestle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just find a suitable stat block. Actually, I'm gonna check here. I won't be the strongest in the world, but he will still be pretty strong. It's not like you're fighting a storm giant.
But is he half storm giant?
This guy's half frost giant.
Oh, so he's got that like blue sheen.
He got like a faint blue sheen and seems to have a lot wider hair than probably his age should imply. Because that's how frost giants are. Let me check just here.
They
I won't give him a
they
frost
should
giant
put these things in the official lore. Like they just turned the race half giant into Goliath, which is supposed to be half stone giant, but like
Technically, yeah. Should we make an actual half giant thing? Okay, so yeah. He gets ready and see his veins bulge as he gets ready as well.
Okay.
Okay. So athletics.
That's terrible. Holy fuck.
For you, that's terrible, yeah. This guy's weaker than you stat-wise, but he's still fairly strong. That's a 22. So.
Yeah, but is it like a multiple turn? Or wrestling contest?
Being how close you are there, yeah, I'll say it's a multiple turn, yeah. It's like the best out of 3.
Yeah.
is it just
so he
arm
wins round
wrestling, or are they actually wrestling?
Arm wrestling.
Okay.
If it was actual wrestling, he would have been done easily. Okay. So first to 3, I guess.
Yep, he wins round 1.
What is going on?
What's going on with the rolls, man? 28, so he wins round 2.
Huh. Okay.
You have to win 2 rounds in order to catch up to him, and then the final round.
Yep.
Easily done.
Just if the dice went, 30, damn. He fails. There's 2-1.
All right. And there you go. Oh my god. What the fuck?
You got a natural 1 and like a 4.
Natural 4.
Is there like a way I can better that? Like if I like accent surge, try again. Like a push harder, you know?
Like kind of try to push yourself a bit. I'll say
Yeah.
just roll a straight con check. Just straight constitution. Depending on what you roll, I'll give him a penalty. 13.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
that's a
so it's
9.
not
I guess that's a 9 on the dice.
It's not a huge penalty, but he does get a -1 to his roll.
Wow.
And it's just a straight roll now. Not advantage. It's a 19. So he still beats you.
What the fuck?
Rapalo's just gonna get angry and just like beat him senseless.
Yeah, it's a struggle on the last fight, but he managed to beat you. And you are rarely beaten.
You are strong. I'll give you that.
You're pretty strong too.
But I will come back.
I'll be
Stronger.
here. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. I want to get out of here and have a training montage.
Okay, go have a training montage. Rocky music just starts playing in the background.
In this city, is there a bunch of stairs that he can run up?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
What's the...
I just want to have the like most exhausting workout ever.
Okay,
For
so
the
he
day.
trades out for the rest of the day.
And how many raw
Yes.
chicken eggs does he eat?
500.
He goes full
Oh,
on
let's go.
Rocky workout routine.
Yeah, that's
Run
exactly.
upstairs, run across shit.
Yeah,
push-ups,
that's exactly
sit-ups.
what I'm referencing. Yes.
Yeah.
He also
Yeah,
does.
because he'd like chugged like a bunch of eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, during that montage, he like eats a bunch of raw eggs. Yeah.
Protein. Real protein. Grappler goes to work out. I'll say you will have an exhaustion point.
No.
Because you said to exhaustion, so you get an exhaustion point. Now to the...
Yeah, we're gonna
Noble
have
and
to
the
stay
big
here the
lizard.
night just so that way he can try to
Yeah.
challenge that guy in
I
the
will
morning.
try again tomorrow. Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. You ask around a bit because you don't know the exact location of what you're looking for. But yeah, after asking around a bit, you end up at the Mage College. That you were
Alright.
looking for.
As this is happening, can
Mhm.
can I order a teammate to make a roll against
Sure.
me? Okay.
What do you want to
Roll an
against you?
insight,
Insight.
and I'm going to roll this. It's actually not that good compared to what I
That's
could
above
roll.
average, but still.
Well, you have a high chance of success unless I roll a 19. Like that, a high chance of success.
Okay,
You would know
so
what you're doing.
my the fact that I am perturbed by the fact that you followed me is hidden on my face, so you don't notice that. I just walk
You know-
into the Mage College.
If,
Okay, you can talk to me if you want.
Yeah, you know you are the one that goes down the most of us, right? That's why I'm following you.
He just smiles. Haven't died yet.
That is true.
Fair enough.
Alright. Although, having allies does help with that. I'll admit. Alright, I'll walk into the Mage College. And I am going to... Okay, since I have somebody following me, I'm gonna look for something else less conspicuous first. I'm gonna go up to the if she ends up finding out, I'll act as if I intended to tell her the entire time. But for now, I'm gonna walk up to the front desk.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna say, I need to speak to a few people while I'm here. First, do you have a place where they study warlock-based magic?
We have some of that, yes. Mm,
Okay, I would like to stop there first, but then I would like to speak to some of your enchantment specialists, especially those who specialize in disenchantment.
I see. Well, I'll usually have to make an appointment with the teachers.
This is quite urgent.
Who is asking?
I put down the symbol of my noble family.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does the person recognize it? That's what I'm hoping for. That I don't have to say anything.
He does.
Okay, great.
Interesting. Not seen that family in a while. Okay, I can make
Probably,
a
yeah.
rushed meeting with the disenchanter if that's needed.
He nods.
If you just want to check the warlock
While
specialty,
we
it's
while we wait, can I peruse your warlock wing with my companion?
it's the third door to the right.
He nods. All right.
But first, he just finds a small, almost like a visitor badge,
Mhm.
and hands it to each of you.
Question for you, Matt. Do you have anything like a tie or something you can be pulled down with to Pink's level?
Well, he has not in the picture that I have, but the current outfit he's wearing has like those ruffles on the front of his shirt. I don't know what those are called.
Oh, ruffles for now then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just useless fabric that like puffs out of the front of the shirt. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. Fancy fabric, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as we're going on, Pink just grabs by the fabric and just pulls down.
He reluctantly goes down. He would normally
So,
resist, but in this moment, he is trying to be inconspicuous.
so what's this about disenchantment stuff?
Well, how do I explain this?
Trying to save your own skin from some. Trying to save your own skin, don't you? Yes, she's very inquisitive and she can see through things like Warlock. Why are you it? Oh, you're trying to throw me off. I see.
He goes, all right, well, I did come here to perhaps figure out a means of getting rid of our tracking.
That would be all okay if our heads didn't explode if they can track us. You know?
I was hoping to get rid of that as well, but I don't know if our enchantments are linked or not.
They are. They did tell us they are linked.
To each other?
Yes.
Didn't say that.
Didn't? I thought you did.
It's linked to you guys, but not to each other.
Oh.
So like his fangs are not linked to your thing.
Yeah.
They have to each have to be disenchanted individually.
So, yeah. I would like to not, lose part of me just as much you'd like to keep your mouth in one piece.
Oh, if he fails, there won't be any mouth left or body.
That's what I'm saying, to keep it in one piece.
It practically just automatically disintegrates you.
Mhm.
That's what it does. So you just become
Well.
a pile of dust.
I also wasn't sure if he had some sort of listening enchantment involved in that. However, now it is in the open and we are not dead.
Thing just disintegrates immediately.
No, that's if he betrays them. You're fine for now.
Yeah.
I was hoping to surprise the group. Whether or not she buys that or not will be determined.
Although if you're trying to throw her off, she's like, do I need to slap you? Or
He
will
raises
you,
an eyebrow.
or are you gonna be honest with me? You
Having
tried
a
to throw me.
having a power over people may have been my original intention, but it depends on how expensive it is, whether or not we can even do it for everybody.
Look, if you're smart, you would have told us from the start. Because I think once you fall off the radar, our boss will come, well, running the moment you fall off the radar.
Perhaps, maybe he'll think that I acquired an item that prevented his watching.
Right, and we would definitely just leave you be without us knowing where the hell you are. Perhaps you're dead, you know?
Perhaps that's
Kind
what
of.
he will think, that I have
Perhaps,
died.
perhaps it's smart to do all three of us at the same time.
He shrugs. We may not have the money for that.
Oh, I surely can sweet talk some people to lower their prices.
He just raises an eyebrow.
Oh, don't look at me like that. I at least lowered the price for my remove curse from your little happy biting accident.
We're not talking about sweet talking some priest who has a vow of celibacy. In other words, he's saying you might not be able to, like, use your feminine wiles to seduce somebody into giving you less price. Whereas with a priest, it
Certainly
might be a
try.
little easier.
Well, true. Well, look,
Plus,
seducing is the only thing. I could work on their pity.
plus, in my experience, your kind isn't very good at convincing people to do things.
Oh, you'd be surprised how good I am at it, darling.
If you screw this up and get us a higher price instead, you'll be paying for the additional price for me.
Well, fair's fair.
He
I
grins.
mean, you decided to screw us out of a life-saving method and go scot-free on your own, perhaps to be disintegrated at some point by the boss himself. And I have to switch machines right now. But I do hope you keep your part, otherwise I'll be coming after you with the boss.
He just raises an eyebrow and has a steely expression. Let's get moving.
Indeed.
And he
And
walks into the. Okay, go ahead.
I'll be switching machines right now because I'll be requested to do that.
Okay. So we'll walk, and while he's not here, I'll give him we can go back to him if he wanted to see if there's anything interesting in this room. But we'll walk into that room.
Yep. Okay. You are led into another room. You see a few people messing around with magics. Yeah, you see a man that seems to be trying to show them some spell shit.
Mhm.
You see, this would be a tiefling.
I assume there's some magic researchers trying to.
Yeah, it's magic research too.
Because it's not something that's heavily discussed, but like patrons and how their magic is conferred to people is not necessarily highly understood by the magical community. So there might be some people who are like, how does this work? Just sort of standing there looking at it. Because otherwise, they would just. Maybe some people would try to exploit these connections and try to manufacture them. But, like I said, perhaps not well enough understood for people to try to do that in the first place.
Yeah.
But it's up to you. It's your world, but
It is like a little bit earthy, so. It is some researchers messed into some stuff, it is.
But of course, these entities would be vested in perhaps them not finding out, so them not having very concrete information would be expected. Because these entities would probably know that people are trying to study them and try to throw people off and stuff.
Or probably, yeah. Somebody would probably try speaking to their mind, trying to make them make deals, so.
Depends on what it is.
Well, depends on the entity. Mostly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Some are a bit more assholes.
Quite
some
a
doesn't
few of
care.
them are.
Some are. Yeah, quite a few are. So most people that are a Warlock Patron are an asshole. So.
Like, if you're going for anything evil or Feywild related, like, that's a lot of them, basically.
Yeah. Like fiends, hexblade, all that is basically cursed things or dark magic. So.
And then if you're going
Archfey
Archfiend,
can be like that because they're just chaos.
yeah, and Archfey, like, yeah, the Archfays are not gonna reveal
Yeah, like
things.
Celestials and stuff would be a bit different because that's a nice one, usually. So.
It would be, but who knows
Genies
what they're
are
studying in
on the
this room?
brink of Fey, but not as chaotic. But yeah. There you see, what you would see, because being how the packs are, you see a couple, basically altars to a couple good gods that they probably make the Celestial Pact with.
Yeah, and depending on how reputable this school is, they might not have
it's highly
the evil or more questionable things out in the open for us to see. So,
No. What they would have in the open are those that they know are trustworthy.
okay.
So it would be like Celestial and stuff like that.
Maybe some Fey stuff, but like
some Fey, because they're not evil per se, all Fey. So
yeah.
But like undeads and undying, those are probably not visible because it's undeath. So
yeah, people probably
Great Old
wouldn't
One
even
also kind of secret and ancient being of insane power. So Cthulhu and shit. They're probably not there either.
Yeah, most of those probably wouldn't either be openly studied or studied at all at this particular.
That would have to be like something they would find somewhere else.
Yeah.
What are openly studied here would be like the most are like some Archfey and Celestial. They're like the most normal.
Okay.
There's a couple that could probably be something for like a genie or something, but
oh yeah, Jinn are chaotic too, so it depends on the
chaotic,
Jinn.
but they're not evil. The Ifrit is technically the only evil genie.
Yeah, so they could have like a Jinn like a genie.
It's like a, it's like almost like a crystal. There's 3 crystal balls, I'll say. That is 3 of the genie ones, which would be earth, water, and air. Since fire is the bad one, the others are either neutral or good. So
I just go over to the to that particular section if nobody stops
Okay.
me.
their gin section.
Yep.
Sure, nobody stops you. You have the visitors pass, so they're not gonna lock you up in prison for going there. So
I go over to the air orb. And I'm just gonna look at it.
you trying to do something? Or just look at it.
I'll whisper to myself.
Okay.
I'll say, yeah, tried your kind before. Not exactly willing to give your powers for one such as I. As I look into the air orb. Because depending on your rules, the air Genazi, or air Jin, they can grant wishes.
In my world, all the gins can.
Okay.
Some of them might be just a little bit more manipulative, especially on the fire one. And it is good fire ones, of course, but like those are those that would probably try to fuck you up more than granting you what you want. So. But in my world, any genie kid can give you wishes.
Okay. He just looks
Genie
at
is the
the
most
other.
common.
Yeah.
The air one is the most common.
He glances at the other ones.
Okay. I just said that you see like a faint like twirl of wind in the crystal ball, but don't see any reaction per se.
So you can hear me. Excellent. I try to like search the room to see if they have any like hidden altars or whatnot while I'm waiting.
Roll perception or investigation.
Let's see what I'm better at. Investigation is 2, perception is 6. I'll go with that. 22.
Not bad. In the left corner, you see the wall there seems a bit crooked, and you can see some faint light in it.
Alright. Are there any shadows in this room?
It's a few. It's not a lot of them, but it's a few, yeah.
I attempt to inconspicuously walk into one of those. And I'm pretty sure my teleport ability just lets me.
You just use your bonus action and teleport to another shadow, basically.
Okay. Is that area of the room shadowy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a little like a faint light there, but it's enough for like you to have a shadow. So it is like dim light, which you can teleport.
Can I? I'm not sure if it specifies in the rules. I'll look.
It is.
But
I'm on this thing anyway, so give me a second.
How far does it let it teleport you?
60 feet.
I can move up to 60 feet into another shadow.
Dim light or darkness.
That is fast travel material, dude.
It's basically fast travel, yeah. In Lorecast, you can literally just teleport all over the place.
And I'm sure that there are some people who actually do that.
Yeah. Most likely assassins, but yes. Because shadow monks are technically usually assassins.
Yeah, they're usually considered to be like...
They're like the ninja assassin type of monk, basically.
Yeah, they're usually considered to be hired. Like, they're not... They're
hired killers.
They're not... Yeah, they're not considered to be good, usually. Good people can learn the abilities, but like... They're distrusted.
The whole thing is secrecy and stuff like that, so...
They're like distrusted, and if they're known to be what they are, then yeah.
they rely on subterfuge and stealth, so.
Yeah.
That's how the detail specifies. But yeah, it is dim light there, so you can't get over there.
What I'm assuming,
cool.
what I'm gonna try, because I don't think it says. It doesn't say I have to be able to see it, the spot I teleport to. I'm going to try, because you said the wall
Teleport
looks...
to unoccupied space you can see.
Oh, does it say you can see? Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I was gonna try to teleport on the other side of the wall.
No, that you can't.
Yeah, unfortunately. Because you said that the wall was strange, so I figured that there might be like a hidden room or something.
Yeah, like you see like a small what's the word? Basically a small opening in the wall. It's very hard to miss. But you see it and you can tell it's something in there that's...
Yeah,
giving
so
up
it's
a
hard
little
to
light.
perceive it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you said that there's a crack that I can see, right?
Yeah.
Can I see something on the other side of the crack?
From where you stand now, if you have teleported over, or have you not?
I haven't teleported over. I'm looking at it before
Where
I
you
walk
are
into the
now?
shadow.
The only thing you can sell, it is dim light in there, but you can't tell what it is.
Okay, so I'm going to stand in the shadow in that section of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the dim light in that room?
If you like peek into the crack in the wall.
Like, I'm standing in the shadow before I move over to the doorway, basically. So that's what I'm trying to do, is like see into the door so that way I just appear in the other room.
I'll say roll me another perception.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Is it tougher DC? Is it tougher DC?
I'm fine with that. I rolled lower.
I roll lower. You manage. You get over to the shadow with the crack, but you don't get into the room.
Okay. Then I'm gonna have to be really quick here. I'm gonna roll a stealth.
Do it.
Wow. I'm just not doing great right now.
Sure spent 2 key points to pass it out of trace.
But that wouldn't that be conspicuous that I'm casting a spell in this room?
Let me see here. It would be a little conspicuous, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would, yeah. Okay. So
I'm trying not
14.
to draw attention.
You think you're sneaky.
Okay, I'm gonna just try to appear next to the door, and then peer in the crack, and then just appear on the other side.
Okay, you easily teleport over to the crack. You look in, since you're closer now, you do see a spot that you can teleport into, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just try to appear on the other side of the door and hope nobody noticed what I just did.
Okay,
By the way, let Pink roll on that, by the way. For my stealth.
okay, you appear over there.
Okay. Do I hear anybody being like, whoa, where'd that guy just go?
I just rolled 4 Pink. He does his shit. You don't hear anyone immediately now.
Okay.
In this room?
Yeah, do I see any people in this room also?
In this room? You don't see people. You see a stairway. A very thin, slim, whatever the word is. Narrow is the word. Stairway leading a little bit further down.
Okay. This is a risk. But I'm just, now that I'm on the other side of this thing, I'm gonna move maybe How long is the stairway? Is it more than like 20, 30 feet? Is
You
it-
can see the bottom of it. So there's about 25 feet.
Okay, I'll go down 20 feet.
You're like on the last couple stair steps.
And I will reveal myself, as in not be stealthy anymore. And I'll
Okay,
just sort of
you-
say in a hushed voice, anybody here?
Let me check one thing.
Because I want to make it look like I was invited to come down there.
I'm gonna roll a thing because this might actually be quite interesting.
Okay. Just
let
a
me find my actual
demon,
dice.
just a demon lord sitting on a
No,
chair.
something else. Something else. Actually, I don't trust this bag of dice or this.
15 people in black cloaks just standing around an altar.
No. I'll roll to see if it is the person I am thinking of making appear there. It is.
Oh,
Okay. What you don't hear anymore. You see a maybe a
Do I see a statue of a
cloak.
banana tree?
No. What you do see, you see a cloaked figure,
Okay.
probably about 5'6".
And this individual didn't respond when I said something, correct?
Nope.
Okay.
Currently has his back turned to you. On the hip of that person, you do see a gun. An actual gun.
he's got a gun.
He's got a gun, run! And a whip.
This is the FBI! And just shoot him.
Alright, open up!
No, just shoot him.
Then I'll ask you, because of what you are,
Mhm.
can you roll me a wisdom save?
I am capable of doing so.
You're capable, yes?
I am
Can you
capable
roll
of
me
rolling
one?
it.
Can you do that?
18?
18.
That's not completely horrible.
You see, you black out for a second, like you stand where you are, but your vision fades for a moment.
Mhm.
Then you see seems through someone else's perspective per se. You feel different. You see in front of that figure that you are looking through the eyes of
Mhm.
a elven-looking woman with dark red hair. That just seems to look at you with a smile. As
Hello.
well. If it isn't Strahd himself.
I had suspicions, but I could never confirm them. This.
Roll me a history check. Actually, I'm about to check one thing, because I'm actually gonna give you Strahd's modifier on that. And I think he has like a plus 11 or something. Because he would know this figure.
So are you giving me plus 11?
Let me check his modifier first. It would have yeah, plus 11. So just roll a d20 plus 11.
21. Not that great, but not that bad.
This person, you remember like far, probably in the earliest time of your past. This is the woman that was the first vampire ever. That also made Strahd a vampire, in my lore.
Okay.
Her name is Lashila Witzar.
Okay. So I'm just gonna ask. In the original Strahd lore, he communes with an entity known as Vampire.
Yeah.
Is that what this lady did instead in this lore, or?
Yes.
Okay.
She's basically the vampire of my lore.
Okay. So is
This
she
is
like?
this is the creator of vampires, basically.
So is she considered like the embodiment of Vampire in
Yes.
this lore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's like the Dracula of Draculas.
It's a big deal.
There's a pretty big deal.
She also has a gun.
She also has a gun and a whip.
She's trying to reverse the damage she has done.
No. What are you doing, Strahd?
Well, I was actually seeing if anybody in this school was interested in Vampire. Funny thing, huh?
Don't lie to me.
Well, that's the reason I came down here. If you call that a lie, but I'm trying to get free of this new man who calls himself the Count, stealing my name.
Oh, poor Leland. He's nearly as old as you.
Well, my new form was desperate. Being subservient is not my idea of a plan.
Well, yes, they might have an issue handling that count. Especially in your current state. Even my minions could end you.
The reason I came down here was because I was curious to see if anyone was worshipping Vampire.
Oh, there's a few. They're not here currently, but it is, yes.
Alright. Well, perhaps I am in more luck than I thought. This form has been infected with a curse.
Yeah, I can smell the very lycanthrope from you.
If you could at least help me control this, that would be wonderful, but,
Now, what do you tend to give in return? I've already given you all your powers.
Is this where this vessel's younger self became infected with this new me?
Well, this is the ground where he was created, yes. But then they built a school over it.
Interesting. Alright.
I have access to Barovia too if you want to go there, but I don't think the current leader there will like you.
Ooh,
They
going on.
They actually did me a favor, I would say. I don't wish to return yet.
That's strange for you, but fair enough.
I need more power to reclaim my throne.
Yes, you do.
This vessel is not very hardy in battle.
Oh no, I could smack my whip once and you would be dying.
Yeah, he likes to kiss the ground a lot.
You're not there, Pink.
No, I'm not there. I thought I was there.
No.
Let me just say that
to retcon you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, let's go
Come back
back.
to you in a second, Matt. Yeah, I'll come back to you in a second, Matt. You say he talked to the receptionist for a bit. Then was led to the
Mhm.
warlock room. I presume you followed.
Yeah.
Then you saw him start just looked at one of the crystal balls. You did hear, you see his lips move, but you didn't hear him say anything. Then he just vanished.
Yeah, you got distracted looking at the other people using magic or something.
Yeah.
And when you looked back, I was gone.
Yeah, just looking at it, then the ball, then where he was, what? What did you put?
You saw him walk a bit off, and then he just vanished completely.
Yep. Bastard.
Let me just
in
say.
this room, curtain. Yeah,
Let me just
keep
say,
going.
for Geo, I rolled a stealth. I rolled poorly, but you
And
rolled,
you rolled poorly.
poorly on your perception check, so you didn't see me go somewhere.
No. He rolled a 14. You rolled a 3.
Yeah,
You hold on, man. You caught it poorly.
I have
Terribly.
a 7 bonus, so I rolled a 7
He has
on
a
the
plus
die.
7, so for him it's under average.
It's okay-ish.
But you rolled really bad. 2 on the die.
You rolled really
Yeah.
bad. But your perception is not the best either, so.
Yeah, my wisdom is low.
Yeah. You are in this particular room. You see a few altars of a couple celestials that, from it you can tell her just from being a warlock yourself. This is where probably some of the more good aligned warlocks make their deals with the altars, at least.
Yeah. Fake is just thinking like, Celestials.
So you see a couple like celestial altars. You see a couple that is could be mistook as like probably like a fey-like one. And you see 3 crystal balls, which you have no clue about. One is blue, one is white, and one is brown.
If Pink is just like, why did I lose him here?
Rod looked into the white one, then walked off and vanished.
Just get onto a little stool, try to see what he saw. Tries the white one if he can get a clue or something.
Yeah, they
You
would
look at
have
white one?
they would have stuff like that for the shorter people in
Yeah.
these
And you
schools.
see a few halflings and kobolds and stuff around here too. And a few of the smaller races. See a couple dwarves too.
What was Garl Glitter Gold again? Garl Glitter Gold. What was he again?
All glitter gold? I don't remember that name.
Well, it was either the Gnome God or
The
Oh.
god?
yeah.
I'm curious myself here.
But either
Garl
way,
glitter gold.
you're looking at orbs.
Yeah, Garl Glitter Gold.
Gnomes.
Yes, I knew gnomes. It better not be any gnomes, cause Pink is not happy with gnomes.
You see mainly halflings.
Yeah,
You see like maybe one other kobold. The
Maybe
rest are either dwarves, humans, or other things.
maybe the reason he's bringing it up is because the thing that he's getting power from hates that deity.
Mm-hmm. The kobold deity that's presumed lost. Well, is lost, but you know, it still has a connection to time, but it's some kind
Kurtulmak.
of way. Yeah, Kurtulmak. You know what this symbol is? Literally a gnome skull with a dagger in it.
Yeah, but you see no gnomes.
Mhm.
In the you look into the white orb.
Yep.
Ball.
Curious.
You seem like it's just like a crystal ball, like fortune teller is basically. The inner side of it seems to be, if you look closely, it's almost like wind.
Where could he? Just try to find out where the hell he went. Like, god damn it!
Well, you said he saw me walk away for a moment.
You saw him walk away a little bit. Yeah. He didn't walk far away. You saw him walk a little bit off, and then he just vanished.
Yeah. So she's like, where the hell could he be?
You can walk in that direction if you want.
Yeah, that's what she's gonna do.
Okay.
You walk in that direction.
tell him what he sees. He sees a shadow. And
Yeah.
you've seen my
You
abilities.
see a little shadow in a corner.
You've seen my abilities. My abilities are shadow-based. Your character would know that.
Yeah, you've seen
God.
it.
God fucking damn it. Should have never let go of him. I'm so gonna slap him when I see him again. So yeah, I think that's all she can do because she can't track teleportation.
You can roll a perception again if you want. For another thing. Or investigation, up to you.
He let me roll either one, so you can roll either one too, I guess.
Perception is better. 12.
Yeah, you don't see what he saw.
God damn it.
Yep. No Strahd here.
I wonder if, while I'm down there, the disenchanter just comes in the room and is like, "Where's the guy who was looking for us?"
No, that disenchanter hasn't shown yet. He's busy in a meeting.
One thing she will do is just use her rod of the Pact Keeper to poke the shadow like some kind of effect.
You poke wood.
Nothing is expected. Stupid. I'm so gonna slap that idiot.
Yeah, I got myself into something that my character is okay with, but pretty much any other character in existence would not be okay with what's happening right now.
Yeah. Yeah, in that specific room you're in, Mad, it was two fairly important characters that could be mad. The first one being the vampire, the other one being someone else.
But yeah, so she's just gonna be well, since I know of the disenchanter or what, I don't know.
You heard him talk about it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, so-
talked about that openly.
So I'll be waiting for the disenchanter then.
Okay, you wait around. Anything you want to do, Joachim, or just doing your training montage?
Well, I'm gonna do that and take a long rest. So.
Okay. So you train for the rest of the day, then you find a inn.
And then I have a revelation, so I'm ready. Next time.
Revelation.
Revelation.
So you train your ass off, gain an exhaustion, then you go to rest.
Yes.
He gets an
Fair enough.
epiphany.
Yeah.
Epiphany.
I'm enlightened now. So back to the vampire chit chat.
I know how to win.
Yeah. But you are still seeing through someone else's body. You seem to be in the same room.
I
But,
just nonchalantly glance towards where I was standing before. Do I see myself? As in
actually
the vessel, I should say, quote
you
unquote.
see the sea elf, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Is it
but he
unconscious
seems-
on the floor or what?
No, he's just standing there like a statue, basically.
Okay.
A completely blank expression.
Because I have a feeling
Looking
I know
at your
what's
body,
happening.
yeah, looking at your body, you seem spectral,
Okay.
per se.
Okay. Just a second. Okay. In this moment, in this form, I am free of the dark powers. It's an opportunity I cannot give up.
You won't stay like that long, though. Just so you know.
Oh, they wish to retrieve me.
In a way.
Wherever I
Insect
am
growth.
when that happens will turn into a new Barovia, won't it? Or do I misunderstand?
Well, I guess only the time will tell.
Perhaps I should move more quickly then, if they are pursuing me. And the Count may not enjoy his asset being taken from him. Is he taking any measures against them?
He's trying some things, but some of them seem to fail.
Nothing I tried worked. But I'll let him try in vain. The simple dethroning of me was the only thing that could eject me.
Indeed.
So, do you have any idea how long it will take them to reclaim me? Or are you going to be as cryptic as usual?
You know me too well.
Fine. It is enough to know that my time here is limited.
Unless you have something to like change in return, I might give something.
First, gaining control over my new affliction seems like...
I can grant you that, but what would I get from you?
Would it be folly of me to ask what you would like in return?
Anything I want.
I don't have much. This new form is not as...
Far less wealthy than your original.
He nods. I do not have a great gift to give you. Let me
What
look.
can you give?
Let me look through this vessel's inventory for a moment.
Inventory check.
I want to say, this vessel is quite broke as fuck.
I have... I doubt this would be good enough. But I'd be willing to sacrifice my bag of holding with some of the things in it.
What is in it?
Let's see.
Don't play your hand now.
I have some darts. I have some fine clothes which are ripped to shreds. Not very appealing. Other than that, I only have
no
some...
secrets, no scrolls.
I only have some potions.
Yeah, they probably won't work on me anyway.
Does you have like 1,000 gold?
I do, but I'm using that to get me free of my affliction.
Yeah. Well, then I guess you'd have to figure out when you're up. You don't see you have nothing that could appeal me at this current state.
Wait. I have a silvered sword.
Silver.
I know it's your
know what that does to me.
weakness,
And yours.
but perhaps you could use it to threaten your minions with. I don't know.
Let me show you something instead. You black out for a second. You're suddenly in a open room. If I would need a silver sword, wouldn't I already have it? She takes her gun. You see one of her full vampires. She just blows his head off.
Mm.
You think I need a sword when I have this?
Silver bullets.
Oh, these are far more potent than silver.
Well, perhaps it could be symbolic. I know you have a fascination with that. As do I, of course.
Indeed, some of my traits do draw over to those that turn.
He's just trying to bait her into just helping him for whatever he has.
I know. But you're speaking to the oldest vampire in existence.
He knows
you
that.
played your
But
Look,
he's
you played-
desperate. Like
Matt, you played your hand by telling what's in the bag. You should have never told what's in the bag.
she could have found out anyway. Like the vessel is frozen. She could just walk over to it.
Yeah, she could just kill it if she wanted to.
Yeah, the vessel is
Just
frozen.
leave
She
you as
can
a
just
wraith.
walk over to the bag of holding and reach inside, like turn it inside out. Like
Mm,
she could find out what was in it anyway.
fair enough, fair enough.
So, I'll give you a little thing, just as a...
Even something to stave it off for the moment while I figure out what to do.
Well, I can teach you the temporary control Zobra without
I
too
didn't
much of a gift.
I didn't think this was your domain. I figured another deity of some sort had control over this.
Oh, there's not that many domain, no, that's far from here. I just went here because, well, people keep asking for deals with me for power. So.
Oh, I meant lycanthropy. I didn't think you had power over it.
If you remember my past, which you probably don't.
My vessel has made me forget.
Then I'll just say that, simple as that. My first offspring was a lycanthrope.
Okay then. Perhaps you know more than I remember.
I do, and I learned of lycanthrope via that one. I've had millennia to practice, so...
At least give me time. I do
can
not
give you
have
time.
access to my riches. I will give
Oh,
you
I
the
know
sword.
that. I could take that as a temporary thing and give you like a minor aid. But once you return, I would like something greater.
I'll even bow my head and allow you to strike, so should you wish. Another symbol of trust, if you will. He does so. Like if he has access to the sword, he'll put it in front of her and bow his head to allow her to cut it off if she so wishes.
So you see, she kind of holds the sword without actually holding the hilt. It seems like something invisible is holding it. She can't touch it herself. And it's just swipes straight across your neck, and you return to your vessel.
Okay. Is she still there in the room?
The shape is still there, and she is looking towards you, but yeah. So she's still there.
I'll have to get used to that.
No.
Denied.
He approaches her slightly. Interesting place to meet you.
Well, was merely a coincidence.
So, I have gotten anything that I can get from you, so I will take my leave and remember this place.
She like hands you a small pouch.
I will add mysterious pouch to my inventory.
Mysterious pouch. Anything else?
Well,
I think you have a kobold looking for you.
I'm aware. But
And she smells of that kobold deity.
if you can send a message to those powers, tell them we do not wish to return so simply. There will be resistance.
I'll see what I can do.
And if you remember, you had a hard time coming back and forth. They didn't let you leave scot-free.
Of course not.
You have stakes in this too, remember.
Mm-hmm. Less than you, though.
He nods.
The sass is real.
He begins to ascend the staircase. But before he does, he glances around the room to see if there's any other strange altars in this room, or if that's the only strange thing in this room.
I see one other altar.
As he glances over towards that, you're not one to share space.
Like I said, this is not my space.
He nods.
That's, what the hell is his name? The ancient squid person?
Oh,
She doesn't necessarily care or to
She
tell me
doesn't give a
the
shit.
name, even if she knows it.
It was kind of... I didn't build this like this. They added my damn summoning altar. As well as that... ancient beings.
great
Well.
horrible wonders.
If I
Well.
control this myself, I would just blow up everything and just own the place.
Would it please you to disturb those altars?
It would, but it would be fun.
Well, if you guarantee me protection from the fallout. I just walk
Well,
over.
Depends on what you're trying to do.
I just walk over.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see a many tentacled head of squid man face thing?
Yeah, just see like a statue of it, basically.
Is it small enough for me to carry?
Yep.
I'll grab it. I know beings such as yourself tend to be barred from messing with such things, but this vessel seems to be an exception. He tosses it towards her to see what happens.
And it kind of stops right in front of her face, just floating there.
Do with it what you will. Because she probably was prevented from messing with it, but since this being, this vessel, is capable of interacting with it, it seems I am capable of giving it to her. So...
She can't physically touch it. That's the only thing. So she kind of looks over it. You see a small flash in her bright silver eyes. As you see, the kind of statue kind of crumbles down a bit, and then just ends up in a pile of dust. And I would just say this: Pink just feels like an earthquake in the whole city. All of you just feel practically an earthquake.
Does Grapplo feel it too?
Oh yeah, he does too.
The fuck did just happen?
But nothing seems to break. It just feels like everything is shaking.
Does the
She's like the
also before I leave, I forgot.
Hmm?
Does this altar have tokens of you on it that I can perhaps at least whisper to you every once in a while?
She kind of takes one of her 4 necklaces she has on. Kind of takes up one of the pearls, waves her hand a bit, and kind of turns into a small symbol
Okay. I
of
take it.
of a fanged whip, which you know is her symbol. And she kind of hands it to you.
PYR.
Just so you
Here's
have
why-
the name, if you want the full name.
Curious why you didn't also pick Warlock.
There, that's the name.
I will put that elsewhere, but I'm denotating the symbol as the symbol of Vampire.
Yep. She goes under that name too, but that's the name her original body has.
Perhaps we will see each other again soon.
Perhaps.
He just sort of playfully salutes her and then begins walking up the stairs.
She vanished to a mist of
Is
bats
that enough
and
for you?
poofed away.
What's in your plate? Yes.
Yeah, she'll back
I
up the
was just
staircase.
gonna go see you.
I look through the crack on the door and I teleport to the same shadow that I tried to get through to the door at. Like the one that Pink is probably currently standing next to.
Yep.
Yeah, you see Pink just standing there.
I use my ability to just appear there.
You see Straw just appears next to you, Pink.
Hey, you. Come here, you son of a.
I whisper to Pink, "Shh. This place holds secrets."
Yes, of course. I'm still gonna slap you for just abandoning me.
Let's just say if you were there with me, you wouldn't have liked what would have happened.
Dear
Let's
God,
just
who got
say
you-
a vampire deity and I had a willing sacrifice standing next to me? Or an unwilling one?
If that situation happens, you'll probably take it. Just
Oh,
make him a mere slave for eternity.
Oh, I swear to God. Oh, swear to my God, you will be burning for that if you tried that.
Yeah, but you don't know that that's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that you wouldn't have liked what would have happened.
And he also don't know that that vampire can actually kill his god.
Well, Kurtlemek is actually quite
He's a lesser
Oh.
deity.
well.
She is practically interdiminate.
Well, he's lesser as far as people know. He's actually quite powerful.
Yeah, but she's also more powerful than you think. He can't
Especially-
kill Tiamat, because Tiamat is more powerful, but...
Especially now that Strahd is free. Because Vampire was caught up in the events of the Dark Powers and stuff. Yeah, she wasn't unaffected by the fact that Strahd got caught.
I just want you to realize that Tiamat was comfortable enough to let Kurtlemek guard her hoard.
Yeah.
That's
But
amount.
Tiamat could probably eat him up if he fails, so...
Oh, that's the amount of trust that you don't just get.
Tiamat doesn't trust anyone.
No. She trusted Kurtlemek to guard her hoard.
Yeah, but again, this is a homebrew deity that I've made myself, so...
Mm,
It can't take on, like, Bahamut or those powers, but she could probably hand Kurtlemek. It
But
would be a long fight, but she could probably handle it.
but also like it's based on the vampire lore as well, which is it's a dark entity, but it's not like all powerful or anything. So
No. And mostly for her, there's like mainly vampires that I even know of her.
You have a lot to explain to just dump me into this room of all places.
Oh, you're just in a warlock room. What's the problem?
yeah.
Celestial,
So he
weird
says.
thing.
So he says. Perhaps you could have studied while I was gone.
Yes, studied about my own magic, which is not here.
That is true. It's no things that could be anything of his. So.
Well, perhaps you could have learned a thing or two from someone else. Perhaps politeness.
Damn.
I can be polite to people that are polite to me. You, on the other hand, dear, you need to keep that other side of you in check.
That's what I was trying to do. I didn't succeed, but
So that's another thing you lied about.
I didn't know what was in that room until I went there. And I point to the crack. I point to the crack.
He points it out, you can actually see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said you were for enchanter, for warlock, but in fact you went also somewhere else.
Well, I knew they had a secret. Did you want me to not discover the secret? And of course, I can't tell you here.
You could have told me where the fuck you perhaps might be going.
You would have wanted to go with me and revealed what I was doing.
Dearie, do you really believe me just to be a talking microphone, just to tell everybody what the hell's going on?
How good are you at sneaking?
Actually quite well, my dear.
Okay, you go in the door then.
I can't cheat like you by teleporting.
He grins.
Yeah, you have to physically move it.
He grins. Then I would have had to go there by myself anyway.
Yeah, but it would be nice to where you go.
You sound like he's actually gonna say this. You sound like a housewife.
Well, I do have to wipe your blood off you once you go down once again.
You're just here in the
Oh my
corner.
Who's
And
listening?
you just see a dwarven lady. Probably in her mid 200s. So like a middle-aged dwarf.
Yes. Are you the disenchanter?
Disenchanter lass, yes. What are you doing here?
Can we move to a room that is more private?
We can, yes. You want to bring your little pink girlfriend, or?
I glance down at. She is acting a bit like a housewife right now, so I can see your confusion.
I heard your whole conversation, sir.
Oh dear. Oh dear, you're flattering me too much with that guy. Or not at all.
But,
strangely enough, this dwarf doesn't have a beard. This is a female dwarf without a beard.
Because the female dwarfs in this universe have beards. We've established this, yes.
Yeah. This don't, though.
No, this one has a beard lower placed.
You don't know.
I don't know where you're going with that, but I'll go with it. I'll let you say that. I may let you in on secret or two once we get into the other room, but for now, let's act casual. My family wouldn't be pleased to have rumors going around.
Indeed. So then, we going, or are you just gonna stand here like a statue?
Oh, let's get going. Let's not keep the lady waiting.
She
Yes,
got, like, moves you guys along with her staff just now and pokes you to move on.
and I do whisper to the dwarf. And yes, unfortunately, this little pink thing has to come with us.
Go ahead,
I can
Wiz.
hear you.
I just look down with a completely unhidden look of disgust.
You're like, I don't care. She brings you to a separate room.
Okay.
Seems like a
Once we
small,
arrive-
study.
Once we arrive in the separate room, I go, is this room scrying insulated?
Yes, my specialty is defensive magics.
He nods.
Don't
And you don't
scry if I
have
choose
any-
them, be allowed them to.
And you don't have any mouse holes in this room that you're aware of?
If I have, I've blocked them off a long time ago.
He smiles. Let's just say I've met a crafty person or two. My type.
Your time. Oh, you're an elf, so I guess you can be older than you look.
Alright, perhaps I should sit so you can get a better look at what I wish for you to disenchant.
Yes, what is this thing you want disenchanted? I didn't get much detail.
Good. The details should be kept secret for the family, you see. He sits. I assume there's chairs in this room.
It is chairs, yeah. It's like a study, so it has like a couple of chairs. She's like
He's-
sitting on a desk.
He
Oh.
He sits in a chair, and
Just to interject, wouldn't it be, since we have the same problem, would it be better to have, Pink inspected for this problem, since, see, you have the fangs, which would be quite odd and awkward, and
I
Pink is
was-
just like,
out of character,
mhm.
he would have wanted himself examined first. He'll bring it up since you're in the room too, so he's not gonna be like, yeah, just ignore the thing standing in the room.
Ignore the
Oh.
pink thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it like that, I'm more like, you have fangs, something that's mostly related to vampires. If she knows of that, well, I doubt she will be wanting to help.
Perhaps the fact that I have fangs is the reason why this needs to be kept secret. You see.
Perhaps, I don't. I'm just trying to prevent a fall.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. So, because I'm technically not a vampire, also. I'm a dhampir.
Fair enough.
He's a half vampire in a way.
Yeah. So I simply just pull up my gums. They are fangs, yes. I am a dhampir.
Interesting.
But please examine them a little more closely, and you may see my problem.
Just kind of draws a circle on the ground. It's like pulse of magic just appears around you. Okay. That's a complicated enchantment.
And
That
this...
seems to immediately kill you. Interesting.
He nods. And this pink thing also suffers a similar affliction.
Pink thing. I'm a kobold for your.
Also send some fiendish magic from her.
Yes,
Yeah, I like to dabble.
She's in contact with an entity that makes her useful. And I'm sure Pink
see.
would agree with that statement.
Oh, useful. I'm useful on my own, dear.
Fine, more useful then.
Yes, you both want it removed?
Well, there is a third one, but same affliction.
You two here, you two literally nullified my meeting just cause of your noble house that I've not heard of from like 100 years.
That is part of why I have the fangs. Family,
Heard rumors
family,
of that family.
family history. Which is why this needs to remain quiet. I'm sure if you contact our main house, you will be compensated greatly for your silence. However, for this, this particular affliction, I'm sure I have enough coin on my person to make it worth your while.
It would cost as well, but with the advancement of the enchantment without blowing your head up, would be at least 1,000 gold.
Yes,
Per
I
person.
would prefer my head remain intact.
Oh yeah, don't have the money.
You can do it for cheaper, but then you have a 50% chance your head will blow up.
I look
Describe
towards.
how much cheaper, let me ask.
Well, if you want the risky one for the 50% chance of your head literally getting blown up, about 600 gold. It is nearly
Basically,
half price.
she's probably gonna have to roll, and if she fails, then you blow up.
I
Yeah.
think I missed somewhere some money, cause I still don't have enough. I
You don't have the money, I can't remove it.
no, hold. I literally have 120 gold pieces.
That's not my problem, is it?
No, I'm talking out of character.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's like I'm missing
Yeah.
a whole shitload of money because you guys seem to have enough.
120?
How?
Didn't you
Yes.
just roll 2d10?
Yes.
It says 150.
He rolled.
So you should have at least 300, or close to 300.
He spent some with the buying some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
to,
why.
to remove the curse
So we
immediately.
did extra money like you guys.
That's why only one of it.
Yeah.
When he offered me magical items, instead I just took the money, which is why I have so much money.
I mentioned it to Geo too, but he wanted the magic items, so it's
Yeah,
his choice. So.
Yeah, I was like, that's not gonna even get me to 1,000.
Nope.
But
You have to find out a ways to earn money.
well, I need to earn some money then if I don't want to get blown up or have a 50-50 chance.
Might I suggest, if this small individual wishes for you to perform this service, we have a knack of performing services for others. Do you need any help with anything?
What is your skill set, if I might ask?
I say, do you have a shadow nearby? Preferably two with a decent distance between them.
You cast darkness in 2 separate areas.
Okay, I move into the one darkness. Observe. And then I exit the opposite darkness.
Let me see.
One of those trained
Yes. How?
killers.
Yes. I can see that. Devil Sight is such a handy
You
thing.
can see through magical darkness.
Yeah,
You
so
just see
you...
him vanish in one of them and then just appear in the next one.
Yeah, I literally vanish. It's not like I'm walking through a doorway or anything like that. I literally just pop out of existence and then pop back in.
Oh, fancy magic tricks.
Like
I
if
like them so
a drop
much.
of water just hits a little puddle of water,
Mm-hmm.
basically. There's one way to explain it.
Yeah.
And I gotta go because people are complaining that I'm late up and such.
Okay.
You guys can continue on. Pink will be there with Matt's character.
Okay,
Sure.
we'll just say that Pink demonstrates her power somehow.
Okay.
Well, I do have some good charisma. and of course my Eldritch Slap.
Yeah.
Yes,
you show your magic, basically.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go, guys. See ya next time.
So yeah.
See ya.
Okay, so we have a trained assassin and a warlock.
We also have a big burly man with us. We also had a tiefling following us for a while. I'm not sure where he is right now. But the big burly man, he's probably making a name for himself at the local athletic club.
One of those guys. Fair enough. Well,
Let's just say that he has wrestled down men twice his size.
not bad.
He also packs quite a punch as well. But
Fascinating. Okay, so, well, you might have something, but depending on what you want as the payment, I won't give you both the thing for free.
I put a. She did give us the price, right?
It was 1,000 for the guaranteed to work, and it was 600 for the 50% to blow your head up.
While we were headed here, I would have had a separate pouch filled with the amount of gold we needed, or I needed. So I'll just put that pouch next to her. This should be enough for me.
Okay, so you want to... I can help with something if... Assuming both the others wanted removed as well.
I do not know if...
Well, your little pink friend seemed to want it gone.
I do not know if the big burly man does. I just figured he might not be appropriate to bring along. He may machismo his way into causing a disturbance within the grounds.
Understandable. Well, what I can do is give some gold and a discount if you help with something. At least for your friends, if they wish it gone, both of them.
I will have to consult with them, but
That's understandable.
we are willing to do the job, either way. And if they do not wish it removed, then they will receive payment instead. I assume
They'll just get
that's
money.
I assume that's acceptable.
Yeah. If they don't want it removed, I'll just give them the money.
He nods.
Well, you can consult with your companions.
I assume it
And
will
think
take
about
some
it a bit.
time to prepare either way.
Well, in In a way, yes. But I can give you at least what you're going to do.
Nuts.
Well, I am in need of some more exotic materials for some of my spellcrafting that can only be acquired from certain creatures. Those creatures I have.
You knowing what I am, our
Yes.
discretion will be utmost in case it needs to be secret.
Well, no, not per se, but don't go tell Evergard about it.
Fair. So what kind of
Those-
creature are we dealing with?
These creatures. Let me just find the monster.
Assuming they don't move in a pack, perhaps our musclehead
don't,
could
no.
wrestle it down. Perhaps even bring it back with us, alive.
Well, I just need materials you can acquire from them by however you manage to deal with them. One of the beings is one of the more special wizards, faultily awakened breath weapons of some dragons. So, I would need you to collect the crystal orb holding them together. I need one of that from the lightning one.
So you need a lightning dragon?
I need a lightning crystal from a living breath weapon.
Okay, so what? Oh!
It's advanced
It's a type.
conjuration magic.
You're referring to the creature type. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
the
I
creature-
apologize.
Yes, I doubt you would be able to handle a dragon. No offense.
Maybe not alone.
As long as it's not gargantuan size,
Apparently.
can handle it.
The next thing I would need is a hag's eye. This particular hag being the Anis hag.
Being a what?
This
Sorry.
one. An Anis hag. It is one of the more brutal hags, per se.
I personally am not entirely familiar.
It's it's an advanced fake creature. That have a tendency to make deals and try to manipulate people for her own gain, with odd mixtures of potions to help them. But really, it just helps her.
I've dealt with a medicine woman in my time. What makes these different?
They are skilled magic users, and despite their size, they are unnaturally strong.
So you mean not just a woman hag, but the creature
this
type?
is an actual full hag, fey being, yes. It is run in the swamps, a bit on the outskirts of the city. You see, at least tries to help some people there, but
Is this a helpful
face.
creature?
she says so, but no.
Has it been hurting people? Like,
Oh yes, a lot.
okay. Enough said about that one. So, I assume we can't find these creatures just sort of hanging out together.
No, definitely not. The hag would be in the swamps, a few miles to the east, near the ocean. The lightning breath, well, last I heard of them, they were in a broken ruin of a now dead dragon.
Kind of makes sense.
And the last item I would need.
Oh, these requests always come in threes.
The last one might be the toughest one. I would need a blue sludge claws.
Now, to be clear, I think I've heard of these creatures before. Do you simply need
Most
the
likely.
claws, or do you need the eggs within?
The claws, the blue ones usually don't lay eggs in them. That's usually the red ones.
He nods.
The blue ones can infect you with a disease that can turn you into one though, if you die.
It's only large size.
It is.
Now, if we manage to bring one of these creatures to you alive, would that incur extra payment, or...
Well, the breath can't live without a crystal, and it needs a crystal. That one you need to kill.
That's fair, that's understandable.
The slots tend to regenerate if they are still critically wounded, so it might be a bit hard. The hag, well, she wouldn't willingly go into town, no matter what you tried.
Oh, we didn't say anything about willingly.
You can knock her out and do it, that might help.
We are familiar with how bounties work. Usually bringing them back alive incurs an extra bit of coin.
Well, they need the eye of the hag. She can still live without an eye. If you bring her alive, I can maybe add a little to your price. But the others, I recommend you kill.
We could just take 2 eyes from the egg, you know.
Then
Yeah,
you
just
could
leave her blind in the swamp, and then we have an enemy after us.
Yeah?
So those are the 3 items I would need.
Alright. Do you have any advice on how to harvest the particular items from the creatures? As in, if we attack these living breaths, do the crystals become destroyed? Should we harvest them while they're still alive? Things of this nature.
If you wound them severely enough, the crystal will fall out and they will disperse, leaving the crystal most likely whole.
Oh, and if we get extras, do we get paid extra? Like, as in, extra crystals for extra money?
If it's multiple and you manage to gain the crystals from both of them, I can add a little to it, yes.
Alright.
With the slot, I recommend just cutting their hands off. They will regrow them if you could keep them alive.
Okay, and then I have a question. If we harvest, like, if we manage to capture this thing, we harvest, like, 45 of them or something. This sounds like an infinite resource.
In a way, but it takes a while for it to regenerate. Especially if you chop off a full hand.
Sounds like something that would be useful for you to have locked away.
But keeping a slot locked away might be more difficult than it sounds. We have means of doing it here.
Let's just say we will warn you ahead of time. Do you have a way of contacting you?
Well, it is either ask the receptionist by my name, Or just call me on a sending stone.
Alright. Can we temporarily acquire a sending stone to you? Because
Probably have a few in stock.
I suggest to you this scenario. We managed to capture the Slod alive, and we are bringing it towards you with haste because it could wake at any moment. You may not have a facility prepared if you are not prepared for it. So then we wish to contact you in order to prepare a facility. That's the scenario.
Yes, I have sending stones that you can borrow temporarily.
We do intend on bringing them back.
I would prefer that. They are cheap to enchant, but still nice to have them.
He nods. So if we could have one of those, we will be on our way.
The slot is probably around the swamp region as well, probably far from the hag's hut.
I can imagine the magic wielder would not want such creatures near them unless they had a
No,
use.
she would probably just kill them.
Though, she may have a use alchemically for such a creature.
Probably. So she probably has 10 of them if she needs it.
Alright.
She goes to grab a sending stone from her desk and give it to you.
I assume you are a busy lady. I wish to keep you no longer.
Well, I am one of the teachers here, so yes, I'm fairly busy. I was in a meeting when I was asked for, but I made an exception.
Trust me, if you get the ingredients that you require and you contact my house, my noble house, and they give you payment for silence, it may be useful to you.
I'll see what I do with that.
Although my character realizes that her contacting them may get bounty hunters after us, but like he's confident in our group's abilities that we could deal with them if the time arises.
She hands you a sending stone.
All right. I will.
So if you
Oh, did you have something else to say?
yes, if you manage to not failing into contact with the stone, as the hag might have some magical blocks around her home. If you get back here with whatever it is, just ask for Vistralader. That's me.
I will keep that in mind. Now we will take our leave.
Yes.
And since he's not here to control himself, we leave.
You leave.
Because I assume he's not just going to stand there T-posing in her room.
He's not.
It would be hilarious, but...
It would. There, that's the name.
Vistalodor. Okay, got it. So since we probably couldn't easily locate the muscle-bound man...
No, probably not. Well, they can look for the gym and ask for him. But...
He might be... He's probably in the middle of his montage running around town doing things.
Yeah. I don't know where he ends up resting. Probably the closest inn he can find.
No,
He's resting in the middle of the street.
just like in an alleyway, collapsing. You know.
Okay.
He's just like,
Sure.
I have exercised to my peak exercise ability, and then just passes out.
Just collapses in an alleyway.
This exercise routine just filled me with new knowledge. I know what to do now.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't easily find him now.
Okay. So,
You can try to look for him, of course, but it might take a bit.
I'm gonna subtract my 1,000 since I got rid of that.
Yeah.
I have a plan.
Yes, a plan.
I will wait till it starts getting dark. Then I will find the closest inn.
Yeah.
And I will inquire if they have empty rooms. And if they say yes, then I will say I will go consult with my banker to see if he has enough money to give me to stay here. Then I'll just leave and go to the room that's like outside the building, look for a window, and then just like walk up the side of the wall and try to go in from the exterior and just sleep in the empty room.
Just sort of freeloading into empty room. Okay. You can try that.
Sure.
Yeah. Goes here. You talk to the barkeep. Say they have a few free rooms. I presume you ask what room and what floor and all that, just so you know.
Yeah, so that way I can tell my banker how much to give me.
Yeah. You're a banker, definitely. Okay, it gives you the room. It's on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
It's a 3-floor inn.
I just
On the
I
west
do my
side of the
Dampier
building.
wall walk right up to the window.
You're with the window.
And then I just crouch down on the wall, try to open the window. Do I succeed?
Roll a sleight of hand or athletics, depending on how you try to open it.
I'll go with sleight of hand. Because I'm trying to be
You
quiet.
try to be a little subtle when you do it. Fair enough.
Plus my sleight of hand is checked off,
Better.
so...
So yeah.
21.
Yeah, you managed to open the window. You like
Alright.
slip someone try to open it from the inside with like a piece of metal.
Yep.
And yeah. It's a clean room. It's like probably like an average tavern. So like most people could probably stay here for not too much.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it is a bed in the room. It is a small desk. It is even has a small platter of some drinks on the corner. Like 2 bottles of small bottles of some drinks.
I freeload those drinks.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, then you can rest up.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah.
I want to enact my plan.
You're in an extra plan. You wake up in the alleyway.
Yep.
It's like a passed out drunk guy next to you. But yeah, and a cat just looking at you. Cat
Does
tilts
he-
his head at you.
Okay, here's the question. Does he challenge the cat to an arm wrestle?
The cat's very small. You could probably break it into it.
I look back at the cats and flex at it.
The cat just walks off.
It fears you, obviously.
It goes to piss on the drunk guy.
Yes, that was my intention.
Piss on the drunk guy.
Question:
Yes.
The giant dude, he doesn't look very smart, right?
No, probably not.
That's good. Right.
He's not very smart.
I returned to the gym.
Okay. You are back at the gym. It's like fairly early morning. You see less people there, but it's still a bunch of people working out.
Do I see Jimmy?
You see little Jim. He's he's lifting like a barbell with like 4 blocks of what looks like gold, and like 2 chicks on top of him.
I approach
bench
him.
presses it.
This time, the winner takes it all.
You're back again, huh?
And this time I'm serious. I was only testing you the first time. And you passed the test.
I didn't be good at passing tests.
Alright, I sit down, I bulk up, and then as the moment I slap my hand to clasp his,
yeah,
I will cast Hex, so he had disadvantage.
I'll roll something just for shits. He got no fucking clue. I rolled a 1. A 2 minus 1. Yeah. He doesn't seem to realize it. Yeah. He's hexed without knowing it. So yeah,
Nice.
athletics checks.
These rolls are just +2 because I don't have the plus 13.
Oh,
15. He has a straight roll because he has advantage because he's raging. Yep.
Alright. I go again.
Okay, it's best of 3, so that's how he said. So
Yes.
yeah,
25.
not bad. 21, so you win the second round.
32. Get fucked.
Yeah, 32, you can't beat that. He needs a nat 20, and not even that would make it with how I rolled nat 20. So yeah. So you have 1, 2, we have 1, 1.
Yep, so
One last.
2. 31. He needs that 20.
He needs a nat 20. And he rolls a 1! You
Damn it,
just
Tom.
smack his arm down and it's like, what the fuck? You see like half of the gym's like, they beat little Jim!
Your crown, your title crown now belongs to me.
Okay.
Know my name, Grappolo, and I flex at him.
He's like, you see the ladies that was on his barbell just like, fuck off, loser. He's like,
But I do encourage you, get stronger, and one day, in maybe 100 years, you can reach my level.
okay. He just seems like depressed.
And I leave triumphantly.
Yeah. You leave happy from the gym.
My quest in the city is complete.
Quest completed. Achievement unlocked. Champion of Blunton. Beat little Jimmy in the arm wrestle fight.
I have no idea where the others are though.
No, you have no idea where they are.
Guess I'll just wander around.
You wander around. I'll roll something for Strahd. See what happens.
Yeah, let's see if someone rents the room that I'm in and then comes in.
Okay, you wake up in the morning. You hear a knock on the door. You hear housekeeping.
I realize that I didn't lock the door, and she probably has the key anyway.
Yep. But she's polite enough to knock.
I simply. Did I get a long rest, by the way?
You did.
Okay.
You both got long rest.
I just don't want the exhaustion. I didn't get anything else from it, but.
No, you're long rested.
Okay. I simply just open the window.
Yeah.
Put my foot on the exterior wall, and then climb out the window, and then put my other foot on the exterior wall, and close the window.
Okay. She hears no response, so you hear the door open. But she hasn't noticed you.
Perfect.
Successfully freeloaded in the tavern.
And anybody who is nearby could potentially hear him say under his breath, I gotta get some gold.
You see like a little kid just looks cool.
Strahd just looks at him and he goes, shut up! Kerr! And then walks away.
I want to do that.
And
Just
then,
run off somewhere.
probably to tell his friends who will never believe him.
Yeah. Probably. Poor kid. I saw a man climbing on a wall. You're lying.
It's true, his name is Spider-Man.
Yeah, his name is Peter Parker. He can like shoot webs out of his hands and stuff.
Yeah, that's how that rumor gets started, obviously.
Yeah. Spider-Man exists? What?
What?
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to find everybody else, because I don't know what they did. And I don't care what they did, but I'm gonna try to find them.
I'll say Pink, she had money, she paid for her room.
You'll have to subtract it from Pink's inventory.
It's not that expensive. That's Pink's cheap, there's Pink cheap. He would probably try to lower the price, because that's what he does. So say he successfully does so, and instead of paying 4 gold, he pays 2. Yeah. That's done.
What an asshole.
Yeah, I know, right?
Only paying for half a room?
Yeah.
Wow.
What an asshole.
It's not like I just freeloading or anything.
Definitely not. Yeah. You walk around town. You eventually I can't speak to it. Eventually, meets with Grappa. After walking around a bit, you just meet him, probably flexing in front of some people.
Oh yeah.
So you see a familiar, buff as fuck dude flexing in front of some, also strong-looking dudes, but weaker than him.
Hey, Grappalo.
Oh, there you are. Where did you run off to?
I'm going to solve some of our problems.
Problems?
You know that vampire guy we're working for, right? You know how he can kill us with a thought, right?
Oh yes.
I've been working on potentially fixing that, if you're interested. Because Pink would obviously force me to tell him. So, and Pink would have told him if she were here, like if Geo were here, so.
If you didn't tell her, she would.
Yeah.
But why would he do that? We're working for him, are we not?
He gets real close And he motions for Grappolo to, like, get close to his mouth to listen. If we screw up, he'll kill us anyway.
Well, I don't intend to screw up.
Fair enough. But we've got some adversaries for you to potentially wrestle. Sound interested?
Oh, show me the way.
He
I
nods.
already conquered this city.
The first thing we're going to try to fight, it's going to be a real test of your abilities. When was the last time you wrestled breath?
Well, I'm breathing all the time. So, all the time.
He's speaking the truth.
Well, then we might have an easier time then. We are going to find living breath.
So, just like a guy.
Possibly.
Have you ever seen a dragon, Grappolo?
Ah, yes. They fly away from me all the time.
True.
Have you ever seen one breathe like fire or lightning?
Yeah.
That is what we are attempting to face. Their breath become alive.
Oh, you want me to choke him or something?
Perhaps this is something best shown rather than described. Let us travel. We have no reason to wait, so let's just do it. Let's go.
Sure.
Sure.
How far away from the city is this ruin?
This ruin, this would be... It would be like an hour walk from it. There's a few miles.
Not a big deal.
This is fine.
She gave you like a rough path to where it is.
And I understand if you don't want to do the combat today, but...
Alright, we can get there and then we can end. What was it?
Okay.
Not much is gonna happen on the way. So.
Can easily be a dragon in like 5 minutes.
There's a breath.
It's gonna be-
There's a breath. There's easier than a dragon.
Yeah.
No, it's up to you guys. Like I can do like one of the fights, but I can't do all three.
Sure.
Well,
Let's
for
do
sure.
one.
We don't even need Geo's character for this, maybe.
Probably not. They're not that bad. Okay.
Well, we'll see.
It can be, but it's not like this thing will murder you immediately. It's not like that. It's not that strong.
How long does it take to walk there, by the way?
An hour.
Okay.
Ish.
I kind of want to short rest, but I don't need it.
Before the
short
fight?
first and then go an hour?
Because I lost some resources when I grappled
Yeah,
that guy.
his runes, he used like 2 of them when he beat the guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has multiple uses of the giant might, but the frost rune he has less of. He can only use it once. And then just short rest, so.
But I would never admit that, though. So,
No.
let's go.
Yeah. You walk for a good while.
What does this
I'll
thing...
say you-
Do we... Oh, okay. I'll let you get there. I'm sorry. I was, like, already asking questions about the battlefield. You get there.
Yeah. You walk for a bit. You don't meet anything dangerous on the road. You see a couple like like traveling caravans. They're probably going for some shopping, or something.
Mhm.
And then you approach a first thing you see. before you see the actual creature, is a giant carcass of a blue dragon.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Huh?
You can see roll perception actually. It might be a bit hard
What?
to see a bit distance.
What size is it?
The blue dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Gargantuan.
Oh fuck. Okay.
It's dead though.
Yeah.
Is it
So-
on the battlefield, or is it like this battlefield
Is-
here?
Yeah, it's like on the bed. It's like you can. It's pretty big. You can see it in the distance. It's like roughly where you were told the ruin is. And she said it was a dead dragon there. So
I will roll a perception, I guess.
yeah, 23 and 26, not 20. Not bad. You see, like a shape seems to be almost lightning that moves, roughly shaped as a humanoidish figure. That just seems to be walking across the room.
Is there only one of them that we
Only one
see?
of them. That you see, yeah, is only one of them.
Okay. Does Grapplo see it too?
Yeah.
Okay. You see that?
So with the 26, you can faintly see in the distance something else moving too.
Okay.
It seems a different coloration.
Okay. I'll try to stop him from approaching immediately. And I'll say, "Have you ever wrestled anything like that?" And I point to the lightning man.
Do I know if I can wrestle this DM? I have magical attacks.
From your general knowledge and what you see, you could probably wrestle it. You haven't wrestled it before, but you could probably handle it.
I haven't seen this thing before, but I'm sure it is no match for my wrestle.
Alright. Just to let you know, I don't know if you spotted it, but there's something else moving in the distance. Just be aware as we approach.
Alright. I will activate bulk up. And
Also, before we actually start the fight, I'm gonna ask the question that I was gonna ask before. Does this appear to be like a statue of something?
That in the middle there, you see it's a broken statue, but it seems to have been a statue of something. But you can't really gather what it was of, but it's a broken statue.
Okay, it's broken to the point where I couldn't tell what it possibly was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember this place. In the mini campaign.
Yeah, I've used the map before.
Mhm.
It just seems a suitable map for a ruin, so I just used it.
And I assume these are not just rocks; they're like building pieces or something.
It's like rubble off, like it probably was like an old stone house or something here before.
And also, before we approach, since we saw the dragon, does it look like it's been dead for, say, like time frame less than a year, or like 2 centuries? Like what
With
time
the
frame?
general look of it, it hasn't rotted a lot. It has probably at best been dead for like a month.
Okay. Perhaps our alchemical friend, this lady, might be interested if we harvested some parts. But that's for after the fight.
Ooh. You haven't told me anything.
No.
I look up at him and I say, "The lady that's going to help us."
No, I don't see them here. But alright.
Yes,
I'll go with it.
you go first. You go first.
Yep. Where is my token?
He's
Should
my
be in
character.
the enemies folder.
My character is
Oh, I'm an enemy, okay.
my
Be in the
character.
enemies folder in the side party.
Yeah, my character is turning into one of those villains that's like, yes, go minion, go. I don't want to do it.
Go do it for me.
Make me large. No.
He's a big boy.
As Grapplo approaches, like before the fight starts, I'm just gonna go behind one of these trees, and roll a stealth.
Sure.
How far up can I go before I can like rush him?
You can get within like 30 feet of him.
26.
And then
Oh, you might want to keep that turn order.
okay. Does he spot me, or can I like approach him and get him?
Oh, you aren't being stealthy, are you?
I'm not stealthy now.
No, this is like he spots.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Silkenose are there. You missed it.
Here.
Did you keep that other initiative?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's gonna be weird.
I tried to warn you about it, but then it
Data.
disappeared.
Yeah, I was gonna do this then. Actually, I'll do a thing.
The other initiative is gone now, isn't it?
On my screen, I see it all.
Oh, you see the old initiative?
Yeah. I'll just so I have it for next time. I'll just make a screenshot of it.
Because on our screen we can't see it.
No. I'll just take a screenshot of it just so I have it saved. And save it in there. Okay. Just so I have it, and then I'll just remove it all. Then I'll say you can re-add him. Do you see you now?
Yeah.
Okay. And now I can roll Matt. While I re-add this thing. I just took a screenshot of the old one, so I have the thing for that. So.
Yeah, Grapplo, you're at 0. Oh, there, you fixed it. I rolled poorly.
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
At least he can see you.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'd rather start seeing the capability of this thing before I rush in.
Rush down. See, as you rush towards it, Grappler, it rushes to you.
Oh. So you have chosen death.
Then it tries to smack you twice.
22 hits.
That is lightning damage. So, yeah.
Yeah, because animated breath can have different elements, yeah.
This one is lightning. So. That's 27. Unless you're resistant somehow.
I'm not.
Then that's that turn.
Okay. These rolls have a +5 to them.
Okay.
27.
Okay. Yep.
25.
Yep.
23.
Yep.
Action surge, stun.
Okay. So
32.
Oh yeah, it's just yeah, I can't make that. It's stunned.
Stunned. There you go, dude. Easy as that.
Stun locked. How much? So yeah, I do no damage on that, right? You just straight up hit him down.
I do no damage, and actually, I do power word squeeze. That's passive.
Powered squeeze. Okay, so he takes 8 damage. Magical, I presume.
Yep. It says it.
Yep. So he takes the damage. turn, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Strahd.
Alright.
You saw it rush in, smack him twice, and then he got the rest grappled. Gus is grappled.
I can still get there. I can even get there.
Like an insane man. So.
I got 55.
Damn.
So I'll go there.
Yep, you're there. It is restrained and everything, so you have advantage already.
I got rid of my sword. My punches are
fist.
magical, but...
Yeah.
Do my punches count as, like...
Yes.
They're the same. Like, they're counted as a monk weapon, basically, right?
Yeah, they have their own thing, but basically it is a D6 at your level. That is magical attacks because you're level 6.
Okay.
Then you have 2 normal attacks plus your bonus action punch. And then
Alright.
keep going for another bonus action punch.
Just to flavor it, I quickly look it over to see if I can see the crystal.
It is in the middle of the chest.
Okay? So instead of trying to pull out the heart, because I don't think this thing has one, I'm just going to try to...
The crystal is basically the heart.
Just gonna try to quickly thrust my palm forward and grab the crystal and pull it back as I'm attacking, just for flavor. Not like...
Flavor?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm not actually gonna roll anything to pull it out or anything.
Roll the hit with advantage.
23.
Hits. Yep, hits.
And it's counted as magical damage, so 7 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
I punch again.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops,
Yep.
I only rolled that. I will
can
just
crit.
see if I crit. No.
No crit, but you hit.
7.
7.
And then this is my free unarmed attack, correct? If I understand
You have a
correctly.
bonus action unarmed strike in addition to your 2 normal attacks.
Yeah, so I'm going to use that.
Then you can spend a key point to do another bonus action punch.
Critical hit
Yep.
for 5 plus 4.
Not bad.
And I say to Grapplo, I knew you could take it down.
This thing is nothing.
Just don't forget the other thing, wherever it is.
Yeah, I'll roll for that now. Because noise is being made.
Oh yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm helping him, even though Grapplo would probably want to take this thing down by himself.
Another one.
It's because
Yep,
I
you
know
see
that there's something else
creature.
nearby.
He gets there, but then he can't go through. You see another living breath, it seems, but seems to be a different color.
What color is it?
This one seems to be more like a pure white, while the lightning one is like a bluish gold.
So cold then.
Probably.
As soon as I see that thing, I go, let's make this quick.
Okay.
That's Strahd's turn. There's this guy. He's stun locked, so he can't do anything, I think.
And I guess the other one
You
is
can
going
do
on
the-
initiative 0, I guess.
Yeah, I'd actually add him as a thing. say goes after you guys, since he got that later. He's 12 next turn. Now he's 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
How hurt does this guy look? Do I know?
He's hurt.
Not bloodied.
Nope.
Okay. Gonna punch him once.
Punch. It's
15.
nice.
And I'll stun him again.
Okay. Roll your thingy. See if you can make
He's
it.
stunned.
Nah. Yeah, he's stunned.
It's a 36.
And I'm gonna try to help
Yeah,
you. Don't worry.
I'll see if he rolls a nat 20. He doesn't. Yeah. He's stunned still.
And
I
then
got
he
a plan
takes,
to help you.
squeeze damage.
I got a plan to help you be able to take care of this one while I try to deal with the other one.
Now it's bloody.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your turn. That's Strahd.
Okay, so I need to look up how this ability works. I can just straight up do darkness. How big is the area of darkness? 15-foot radius sphere.
Yep.
Okay, which means it's a 30-foot from one side to the
Pretty big
other.
radius. Yep, that's pretty big radius.
So, you know what? I'm gonna have a circle that's like that. From there to there.
Okay. Darkness is cast.
Does someone want to put a circle there for me?
Where?
Where my line is. Do you guys not see it?
I don't see it, no. Okay.
Do you see it now?
Like that?
I want it from here to there. Because it's 30 feet, right? So it should at least... Yeah, there we go.
Like that.
I probably
Close
won't
enough.
need the stuff over there,
Yeah,
so
close
I'll
enough.
just leave it. So that's my action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I need to look at my Cloak of... no, not Cloak of Shadows. Shadow Step. As a bonus action, I can teleport up to 60 feet. So I'm gonna do that.
You do that.
I'm gonna port up here. Because I can't attack right now. So
You are up there. That's your turn.
yep.
Okay. Second breath. It is blind currently, so it can't see shit. Oh well, it's okay, it goes wrong thing. It goes in this direction. Then hits, tries to hit, nothing. That's his turn. This guy's stunned. Grappler.
Alright. He's bloodied. So I will finish the job.
Hits.
Is that it?
Yep.
Is that it?
Just. He's dead.
Alright.
You see the form blood turns into poofs away and the crystal falls on the ground.
I have no idea where the other one is. So
You
you
just
stand
see
here.
darkness. You just stand there. It's darkness.
I didn't realize that they had how much HP they had, so I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the best strategy if he's on the ground for a while. So
Well, he deals a lot of damage. They have a good chunk of health, but he deals a lot of damage.
So apologies for
I'll
that,
just-
but like,
That's fine.
it was
It's
the
fine,
best
you
strategy.
wasted his turn.
You wasted his turn.
It's good.
He couldn't do shit. Well, he could, but I rolled and he didn't roll enough, so he just hit the ground.
I'll just peer into the darkness, see if I see anything.
You see nothing.
It is literal
Hear stuff,
magical
though.
darkness, so you cannot.
Yeah. Then it's Strahd.
Okay, so do I have blind sight? I don't know. I don't think so. So I can't see.
Nope. Yeah, so you're at a disadvantage here as well.
It was still the best strategy.
That's a good strategy.
Can I attempt to hear where it is?
Sure.
Oh wait,
Roll
wait. I have blind sight 60 feet.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because you're bat thingy.
wow.
Yeah, just because he's aware bad, yeah. So yeah, you sense where it is.
Okay. Is this higher than this?
Yeah, it's like 5 feet.
Okay, it's 5 feet. Is this thing tall enough for me to just stand on here and
Yeah.
then punch it?
Yeah, it's about 11 feet tall.
Okay. So I'll just walk over here. I will punch it twice,
Do it.
because that's my action.
So you can see it is blinded, so technically we have advantage.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Because that's how blindness works. That hits.
5.
It feels like you're hitting a block of ice. But it hurts. That misses. This one is better AC.
Oh, it has better AC.
Yeah, because this one's ice.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
So you hit it, but you don't feel it impact as good as you hoped.
Okay. Then, since I'm in magical darkness, I use my bonus action. Poof, poof. I am now far enough away from it that
Yep.
now, as long as I use 2 key points to make darkness with an enemy that can be blinded, I can basically just keep moving around, and that's a cool thing. Since I have blind
mixing
sight.
blind sight or
If
like
I-
devil sight or something with a shadow monk is pretty effective.
Yeah. Yeah, if I didn't have... Well, technically I'll move here, to the edge of the darkness.
That's right. So you're chilling in the back there. Okay, that's you. This one I'll roll again, see what it does. Okay.
It did get punched from behind.
It did get punched from behind, so it tries punching there with one of its attacks, hits nothing. Moves over here, tries to hit something, hits a rock. And that's a turn.
This is awesome!
Where is it? I can't see.
You don't hear my voice because I'm attempting to not let it know where I am.
Well, I just walk blindly in the darkness and I stumble upon it. Right.
Yeah,
run
you
right into it.
walk like 10 feet and then you crash into a block of ice.
Oh, is this it? I just start grappling it.
So you've dis, but it doesn't dis, so it kind of cancels out the dis, so it's a straight roll.
I mean, it is just grappling, you know.
Yeah, we still have to see it, but yeah, it's
Do I
think
really
you'll-
though?
I'll say it's fine. Then you do grappling fine, but once you start attacking, well, you would have advantage anyway, so it would be straight anyway. You have a straight when you're attacking, but your grappling is fine.
Okay.
Just because
20.
that hits. Oh, it hits. It makes it. It is grapple.
24.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't beat that.
Alright, it's pinned and restrained.
Yep.
I got something.
Yeah, it's very cold, but it got something.
And it feels vaguely humanoid in shape, so you assume that it's something that would hurt us.
Yep.
And get squeezed.
Squeeze. Yep. It's squeezed.
Now, this strategy probably won't work against the hag,
Take a try.
because the hag might be able to see through magical darkness, so... Or at least make the
Well,
magical darkness go away, so...
If I get close to the hag, she's fucked.
Yeah, if you get close enough, you just can be screwed.
That's the strategy.
Yeah.
Unless she can cast spells while restrained.
Mage Slayer.
Perhaps.
You can smack her with a reaction if you try to cast a spell. And some extra stuff.
So you made this character broken, I got it. Got it.
For one of we wants, at least.
Yeah, if it's a group fight with like 5 people, it might be screwed.
Oh yeah.
He's like his single target, then he can fuck that single target up. Once it's multiple than one, then yeah. It might be a little tough.
Yeah, so I'm doing great.
Yeah.
This curse doesn't really feel like a curse, at least at this second. It is helpful to me right now.
Yeah, and if Pink was there, she would be able to see through the darkness too, because Devil's there.
So much synergy, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, we might not have any healing, but as long as they're enemies like this, who needs it?
True.
Lock him down. Can't do shit.
Okay. I need to check something. Because I think I forgot something last turn. Teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. You then have advantage on the first melee attack you make before the end of your next turn. Oh, I have melee. I have advantage on it anyway. So then none of that
Doesn't matter.
matters.
Yeah.
I just walk over.
Mhm.
Is it stunned, by the way?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No,
No.
he's not stunned. He's just restrained.
Okay, because I would be able to tell the difference between something that's stunned and something that's not, I assume. Alright,
Yeah, I haven't chokehold them yet.
Nope.
It's coming up.
because that's the deciding factor on whether or not I teleport away.
Mhm.
Because if it could potentially hit me, then I'm moving away. And they both hit. My attacks aren't that strong, though.
Okay.
What are
But
these weak attacks? I squeezed us more damage than you.
yeah, my attacks aren't great.
Yeah, I just have a D6, so. And just never added damage dice to it, so.
Yeah, at this point, my attacks would be just as strong
but
as
he,
my.
but he also has 3 attacks, so.
I do, but I'm going to use my bonus action to just go poof and appear back there.
You teleports, it can't take an attack on you, so.
That's exactly it, isn't it?
Yep. That's you. this guy, he's not stunned. He can actually try to do stuff. He has
Yeah.
disadvantage though. But advantage because that is so it's straight, I think.
Why?
If he has advantage for some reason and there's disadvantage, then yes.
No, when you
but
pin him down, weren't you both restrained then?
I'm not restrained.
I thought that was how the pin thing worked. Cause like you restrain them, but then you are basically restrained too.
No, I can still move around.
Okay.
He's not restrained, but is he prone?
He is prone, yes.
You are not.
I am not.
Okay.
Yeah, so it has disadvantage.
Yes.
Just making sure, because I don't remember how fully that was
Yeah,
worded.
like this guy has super disadvantage for sure.
Yeah, if that was a thing.
Yeah, if there was stacking disadvantages, he would have to roll like 7 dice
Oh yeah.
and take the lowest.
Yeah, but stacking disadvantages is stupid. So.
At least in
messed him
how
up.
this game system works, yes, it's stupid. In other game systems, it's fine.
I have a DM that does that, and I think it's stupid. Just because of his demigod powers of a NPC that is busted as fuck, he can just give us double disadvantage.
No.
It's annoying.
I'm going for the choke.
Do it.
He's choked.
Yeah, he can't beat that. So 28 or something.
29, yeah.
20, yeah, literally he's a nat 20.
Make a 29 Constitution saving throw.
Nah. He has a +4, but still, he needs a nat 20.
Damn, this
Because
new
saving
item
throws.
is so nuts, dude.
Yeah.
For my build. Gives me +5 to grapple checks.
Yeah.
So he's stunned.
Because
He's stunned.
Do you get any
Yep.
attacks on him now?
That was your
Yeah.
first attack.
That was my full attack. It takes my full action.
I think it's full action to do that.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
that's,
I'll use a bonus action to smack him down.
punch. Yeah. It's...
20 damage.
Who's damage? Okay. He's feeling it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
My character is not very strong, but this free blink basically is
Basically.
kind of cool.
Yeah, Shadow Monk's pretty cool.
Wait, I have normal to hit, so it would be 17.
Still hits. Just.
Yeah.
17 is his AC.
Okay. Well, that's good. So how about this?
Hits. That misses.
I'll say that I'm getting used to this blind fighting thing. This blind sight fighting thing.
This is still a bit strange, but hey, it works. That hits.
That'll be my excuse.
Yeah, you. Quick
Plus, I
palm
don't
him
want to
twice.
punch Grapplo in the head, and he's like pinning it
Yeah.
down and stuff. So, I'll use that as an excuse as well.
2 damage rolls.
Right.
9, 8,
An 8. Not bad.
and I'm gonna stay next to it because it's stunned. So there's no point not to.
Yep. Yeah, there's that.
Is he looking bloodied?
Now he is, yeah.
You can defeat him this turn.
This, I can't do shit, so.
I could defeat him.
You could.
I can defeat him.
That's a lot of damage.
No, it's 15 to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah, because you're blind, yeah.
yeah, your darkness is fucking me up.
At least you don't have disadvantage.
So instead, I'll just stun him. He's stunned.
see if it rolls nat 20. No. It was close.
Maybe
19
that's
is not good enough.
Yeah, he needed a nat 20 for that. Since the saving throw is a nat 20 is a success, but again, he needs a nat 20, so.
Yeah. This is a thing I'm only good at, so.
Yeah, if it's a 1v1, he's busted. If it's like 1v7, he might be in trouble.
Well, compared to me, he's still got a better chance. 1v7.
He has higher health and higher AC.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. And
Well,
higher
you
health,
can use
higher
darkness and
AC,
just
his
teleport
attacks,
away, you know?
attacks do more, like all of it.
Yeah, but you can remember you have key points. If you don't use your bonus action, you can smack either punch twice, stun them, or and you can grab projectiles and just yeet them back in the face.
Yeah, and no one can see you, and you can just teleport away.
Yeah, which gives you like free advantage on it.
True, but I have to create darkness, and if there's like 7 dudes searching through the darkness, there's a high chance that one of them at least will find where I am.
It's like you all have your things you're good at and things you're not as good at.
I'm good at social situations.
Yeah, you're good at socials and can fight if needed, but not like a fighting god.
Yeah, I'm not broken. But
You're broken.
to be fair, that's most of my characters anyway. They're not broken.
Yeah, well, it's just fine. Not everyone needs to be 100% focused on combat based, so.
Okay, so I'm just gonna launch him.
Watch.
An attempt to rip its core from its body. Its advantage. I'm rolling poor. 21.
That's... Yep. AC 17.
I'm rolling
ahead.
poor.
Yeah.
In that set of rolls, I got 2 1s. So, yeah, I'm not rolling great right now. So I punch him once for 9
Something.
damage.
Hey, something. It's not terrible. Like, you're the talker. He's the 1v1 fighter. And the pink is just pink.
I need to get a magical item that enhances my unarmed strikes or something.
There's a few that does that.
Yep.
That's one of the ones Joachim uses. It gives him extra d6 force damage. Once per day. That lasts for a minute, I think.
No.
So then you basically deal a d12 damage on every attack. Dice-wise.
Because once I get like a +1 or 2 to my attacks, then they'll be slightly more effective.
Yeah, like I have, just because how I make something that like I can easily come up with like a item that gives you like +1 on attack and damage rolls on unarmed strikes.
And I could have gotten one with that
There it
item,
is.
but
Yeah, there's a crit. Let me check his health. Yeah, he's dead. That's exactly his HP.
Blam.
He disperses into a puddle and the crystal falls in there.
I search around for him because I lost my grapple touch. Like,
Yeah, you touch something wet. But that's it. And you feel something hard.
can I
where did
dismiss
he go?
it? Can I dismiss
it's
the
free
darkness?
action.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell, so you can just drop it.
Okay. Darkness gone.
You can see Gremlin.
I just thought that it might be a little different because of me using
No,
key.
it still
but-
functions as the spell. It just doesn't cost you a spell slot.
Okay.
So it does exactly what this, if you had cast a spell as a caster would do, minus the spell slot cost. Which costs key points for you instead.
I say, I'm sorry, my friend. The darkness was necessary for keeping the enemy at bay.
I suppose. It got the job done.
He nods. And we have what we came for. And I go and pick up the ice crystal, and then I go over and pick up the lightning crystal.
Add lightning and ice crystal to your inventory. And I'll say, where are you heading next? To the hag or to the slot? They're roughly in the same direction. You probably just encounter a slot first. Depending.
Second wind.
But yeah. You have those in your inventory, and we can... And you keep on whenever next time is.
Okay. We will probably take a short rest, because almost everything
take
that
a
we
short
lost, if not everything that we lost...
Especially with you two, because you get most of your shit on short rest.
Yeah, I don't have any giant smite left though.
No, that's the long rest, I think. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's long rest.
Yeah, your runes, I think, is short rest. Where's it?
But I assume the hag isn't, like, huge? Is that how you get, like, large with the giant smite?
Yeah.
If he is the giant might, he become large, he can basically grapple gargantuan creatures.
No, I can grapple
Up to-
huge.
Up to huge, but if he doesn't have it, he can just grapple large.
Yep.
Well, I
He
assume
can
the hag
basically
isn't...
grapple one size above him.
I assume the hag isn't
She's
gigantic.
big, but she's not huge. She's big, but she's not huge. She's large. So you'll be fine even without giant smite. You just lose the damage.
Sounds like that fulfills some people's fetishes. A large
Probably.
woman.
Yeah,
you know,
but
that
they're
whole-
not as hot as that large one.
You
Yeah,
know,
but
that
they're
whole
not as hot
Lady
as that large woman.
Domitresque thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but Lady Dimitrescu is she at least looks good. The hag doesn't exactly look good. It's
Well,
look freaky.
some hags can disguise themselves.
All hags can.
Well, there you go. She can just disguise herself and then
But the
fine.
original form of them, yeah, that ain't pretty.
I don't think the
But with
people
Lady
who,
Dimitrescu, she's just hot no matter what.
I don't think the people who have this fetish are caring about what their true form is like. Otherwise,
Probably not.
Lady Dimitrescu again turns into that
Yeah, her
giant
form is pretty
monster.
fucked up too, so... yeah.
So,
The form that she's usually pictured as is the hot form.
yeah.
With the hags, they can just turn into a hot lady if they want, because they're hags. That's how they do it.
Well, either way, yeah. So since the other two weren't like the other two technically, yes, because there was technically 4 of us. In the case of Preben being able to show up for the next one, yeah, the other 2 weren't even involved in the fight, so like we can just go to the next thing. Because I didn't
Yeah.
get damaged, so short rest would give me back everything. And Grapplo got damaged, but he could use some of his hit dice. And potentially
Just take
have...
a short rest and get a second win back, so...
Mm-hmm. Just missing like 20.
Well, even if he didn't have second wind, he could just use some of his hit dice and probably get it back. So
Yeah.
we're pretty much ready for the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
This was the easy one, so...
well, we're not expected to face an army, so it should be fine.
As far as I know, there's only one Slad wandering around, and only
As far as
one
you know, the
hag
you're
wandering
unsure
around.
about?
She
unsure
said
if
that
they
there
have
was only
minions.
one of that particular type, but we do know that hags tend to have covens.
They don't usually stick all together, though. That's a weird thing.
You know what you can do for like our combo? I go in for like the boss, right? You darkness my position, and then I'll just grapple and stun them in there, and no one can like shoot me.
Yeah.
And you just take care of the ads that approach. You know, that could be like the
Yeah,
thing we do.
if there's a group fight, yeah. I could potentially just like run in and out of the darkness and keep confusing people in the because what I could do is just have the darkness and then I'm like over here and then I go in the darkness, teleport to the other side of the darkness and then run outside of it and then go over here.
Yeah. And also you can use darkness because he has it and can see through it.
Yep. So you can just blast them from a distance while you have darkness up.
Yeah, and Geo's character can see through it. I don't know about Preben's character, but he probably... If it's any time soon that we play this again, then he probably won't be joining us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's...
Shit.
I haven't spoken to him in quite a while.
He has dark vision, but he can't see through magical darkness.
Yeah. But if it's nighttime, then the enemies are just screwed anyway. Because I can just teleport whenever I feel like.
Yeah, you can just teleport when you feel it. You don't even need to spend a key point.
Yeah.
You can just smack, teleport. That's what Shadow Monks are mobile. That's why they're basically like ninjas. Because they can just, hey, get in a couple good hits and then just teleport out of the way without even getting touched.
And if they
Unless you're
teleport...
fighting like a ranged fighter. So.
And if they teleport, they get advantage on the next attack, which is useful in situations where you wouldn't normally have advantage. So, but in this fight, Grapplo just kept giving me advantage anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's what he usually does. So, as long as he gets all his shit procced, all of you have advantage. Unless he has him prone, then the ranged guy might have a bit of a problem. But it will be straight anyway, so...
Yeah.
He just won't get the advantage.
Yeah, the only person who would struggle... Because Grapplo wouldn't struggle.
No,
he'd be fine. No matter what, almost no matter what. So the darkness strategy, the only person who would struggle would be Preben's character, potentially.
Well, Preben and Geo should just focus on killing the ads, because they don't get disadvantage on that when they're... Because they're mostly in a prone, right?
Unless it's a saving throw.
Yeah, if it's like a... Here's the boss, and there's little other guys around it, then yeah. You rush in, I do darkness, and then... the main enemy is screwed, basically.
Depending.
Yeah, if it's not, like, super strong.
Yeah. As long as they don't have, like, a plus 20 to con saves, that's super strong.
If they are capable of resisting your grapples as well. Like, if they're
or if
immune...
they're just straight up immune to stun.
Yeah, if they're immune to... Or if they're immune to restrained as well. That is another thing.
Like if you're fighting like a water elemental, they can't be restrained.
Can it be grappled?
I think. No, if you're... let me check. I'm curious now.
Because grappled is a technically a status condition, so...
Yeah, it just drops their movement.
Yeah.
Nope. Exhaustion, grapple, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and unconscious. A water elemental. They're immune to.
Damn, dude. I guess I just have to punch it.
That works too. If it was a Myrmidian of the water elemental, then you could take it.
Yeah.
Because they're not immune to that. Like, if you're fighting like a spectral shape, like a ghost or something, you might have problems, because then you can't restrain them.
Enemies that specifically counter me and can't be like restrained or grappled.
Yeah.
You're gonna struggle with those, that's for sure.
Or if we're fighting a mage, and then the mage casts like freedom of movement or something.
You just can get free with just like 5 feet of movement.
However, if I have action surge, I can stun them, and it doesn't matter.
ways to like work around.
Mhm.